are back with another episode of Dragons Not Included. I am Kyle. I will be your dungeon master tonight. Tonight we are playing another fun session of Oakheart. Liar.
I think it's fun.
I would like to go through a little announcement. We are now officially on Spotify. So if you would like to listen to us when you're driving your car or you're
driving my car,
working out, you know, you could totally listen to our beautiful voices in your ears.
Look out, Joe Rogan.
Talking about running from nuclear blast. We will be starting from last week's episode. We will not be catching up, so just letting you know. But
no
going
catch up?
from there, no.
What?
I lost those other episodes. They're off in the ether. I'm sure I could download them from YouTube, though, to be honest.
Probably.
But the audio was so bad on them, I don't know if it's worth it. True.
Listen at your own risk.
But anyway, we're going to go through our characters. Again, no fun facts. Starting over here with Liz.
Hello, I'm Liz. I played Dartha Melrook. I'm a level 8 astral monk.
You're only level 8?
Hello, I am Zach. I'm
You're
playing
on level
Orin
8.
the Wanderer, an 8th level Ancestral Guardian Barbarian. I don't have a fun fact, but I'm going to roll my d12 for HP right now. 12! Oh my god!
Fact check.
Fact check, it's right here, bro.
Oh yeah, that's a 12. I mean, I would
Is that
say
why you were rolling all the D12s earlier?
Yeah, it was.
he was warming up for it.
Trying to get the good one.
Anyway,
Why are my dice sticky?
hey everybody, my name is Jacob. I'm playing Malachite, a level 8 light domain cleric, and also Earth Genasi. I don't have a fun fact because Kyle said not to.
Kyle said not to fumble.
Sorry, I'm testing the audio. What was it that I said not to?
You said not to fun fact.
Yep, we're not
Unless
doing
you have
one.
one
Unless you have one
ready.
prepared.
Oh, I just heard no fun fact, so I threw mine out, but
All right.
I don't remember what it was.
All right.
Must not be
So
very
you didn't
fun.
have it prepared then, huh?
Sounds like it.
It became
I
unprepared.
got scene bangs going on right now.
All right, the audio sounded good from what I can tell. If anyone pops in
Hey, what's your
and
name?
notices our audio is terrible, please say something in
Kyle
the chat.
skipped me, so.
All right, Edme, Veronica.
I'm Veronica. I play Edme, level 8, undead, elf.
That is you.
Warlock.
So,
what?
last session,
I
we
forgot about
totally didn't mention it, but the party did level up when they handed Seda the good old little dark book that has been troubling them.
That I've been begging to do, and look, we
I
leveled
love
up
it.
out of it, so you guys should listen to me more. I'm the new team captain.
So,
I don't think so. I don't think so.
I think so. You've never leveled us up.
yeah, right. I'm so bad at that. All right.
The DM agreed with me, so that
This is some bullshit.
I'm going to roll a d4 for one of these three. Jacob was not here last week, so he does not have to try to recap the last session. Yeah,
Sim.
but these three were here last week, so they can try.
I wasn't.
I will be number 4. Number 1, Liz.
All right.
So Liz is going to try to recap this for
I
us.
haven't had to do it in 10.
I have 4 paragraphs. So
Oh boy.
they're not like big paragraphs because it's on my phone. So, okay. So, it starts off, and I think that
Oh yeah.
no
As
one.
you're recapping, sorry, I forgot about our traditional
Yes,
Harambe
thank
Jr.
you. Okay. No one in this group really maybe thought about like how big of an explosion this
No.
explosion would be, and I think Dartha may have underestimated like how big of an explosion this would be. Taking out part of a mountain, not on the agenda. And looking back, we may have been clearly warned about like a mushroom cloud and like what sort of effects it might have, but overall, I really feel like it was understated quite a bit, because obviously this is quite severe, and I don't think I heard the word severe before.
Sever.
So I was feeling quite guilty and stupid right in the beginning after we realized exactly how bad the effects were. All the sleeping bugs are literally gone in the tunnels, or like through the hallways down there. Not incinerated, just gone, disappeared.
That's not as good.
Not great, not great at all. We did make it back to the control room. We watched the security camera feed. I got this crazy weird like signature from the shroud, and I finally went after it, and I was too freaking late, and I stamped my little foot, and it didn't even come back. So
Didn't even come back.
I did. I got girl mad.
Girl
I
mad.
did.
No, girl mad is ruin your life with a smile.
I got girl.
That's girl revenge.
That's girl revenge. I'm talking like just like a.
It's
a little
adjacent
kick.
to Girl Mad, I think.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah,
Jason.
pissed. We'll settle on pissed.
A little cranky.
So after that was bad news. We went through the crazy lightning
Bad news
storm.
bears.
We made it to the group of Dragonboard kids and the old guy and the Arakakra. I can't remember his name.
Yeah.
Voshka.
Vashka.
No one remembers the old guy's name.
I don't.
He's the
Favorite.
I do have it somewhere.
Oh yeah. Veshna.
I put in capitals. Orin uses up
Veshna.
all 4 of Thomas's message spells somehow without getting the transit destination code for Oakheart to program in.
He wouldn't have known what I was talking about regardless of how many messages I used.
That is true.
Well,
We would have had to done that
Okay.
shit
Yeah,
ourselves anyway.
It would take a lot
Um,
to explain that to
and
someone.
then we were super exhausted and we just like powered through doing the thing that we actually did all of this to do, which was to just like go across the bridge. And realizing how dumb that was. I mean, it would have saved us a week, but it also like 3 days.
But also, it
to
didn't
save
save
4
us
days.
a week, really.
Yeah, like in the grand scheme of things, it really didn't save us that much time. But we did make it over. We did hand the book to Seda, and then I just have that Edme yaps with her. So you did some yapping.
She definitely did some
Yep.
yapping.
And then we gave the code to Thomas, and we finally made it across to Oakheart. We are literally going into Oakheart right now.
Literally.
Nice. Also, don't forget
Literally.
you have your new weapon. Don't forget about that, Edme.
And we leveled up.
What weapon?
Your Rod of the Pack Keeper.
Right.
+2.
I was writing that down in my inventory right
Yeah.
now, and I was like, "What
All
is
right.
this?"
But yeah, you got most of it on the recap for sure.
doesn't look like
I'm
it.
going to go into
Well, it was like 2
my
minutes ago.
recap, which will
Well, it was like
maybe
20
catch
minutes
some
ago.
details she missed. All right.
DM. I want a +2.
Well, maybe
I
Maybe
did some
when you do a
Maybe
task for
Rock
Rock
she was
Man,
completing a job for
I did
her
some
like
really
patron,
big-
so of course she was
some
going to
really
get something.
big girl stuff. So
That's
yeah,
fair.
All right.
do some big girl stuff.
After activating the reactor and setting off.
That's your patron.
That's grandma.
After activating the reactor and setting off an environment-changing detonation, the players fled the facility, sprinting through magic fallout as the city was torn asunder by a lightning storm above, forming from the mushroom cloud behind them. They made their way to the sky dock, regrouped with Feyre Thedora, and planned that most of the party would leave and head for Blightwood. A dark tome the party had been carrying needed to be returned to her. After crossing the light bridge and making their way, they dropped it off to Edme and was shown what is up with me tonight. I am off my game, peeps.
That's okay.
He's having a stroke.
Yeah,
I'll be
I am.
Do you smell toast?
After crossing, no, I don't smell toast, but I probably should be. After crossing the light bridge and making their way, they dropped it off, and Edme was shown a way to bring her mother back to life. Leaving Blightwood, they traveled home to Oakheart, where they gathered the transport code and hooked up 2 teleporters to one another, allowing them to transport a large amount of kids to safety. But a discussion was had with the elder kids who desperately wanted the party to go look for their parents, who went looking for food. The party promised that they would all go and look for these kids, and in return, the kid. Oh, blah, 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 blah. I'm losing my mind over here right now. The party promised that they would look for the parents. Thank you. I need the support. The party promised that they would all return, and they went through the portal to Oakheart, where we pick up. You all stand collectively in Oakheart Transport Station, a very dark subway station-esque room, but instead of rail, there was a large mechanical portal holding the back wall. It has just been shut off, and so the room is now dark. You can see Talgod kind of peeking over the wall, looking at you all as you are now standing in here, surrounded by kids. What do you do?
Hey, tell God.
Tell God.
Yes,
I
which you've never
love
been to
Talgod.
Oakheart.
I've never been here.
You've never
Yeah.
met Talgod. Oh my god, he's so cute.
Yeah, come and meet Telgod. I'm
He's
sure
a
this won't be.
giant broad
I'm just
beast.
How's he
like-
doing? How's he doing on his weight loss journey too?
Yeah.
Well, you have been talking to him a little bit,
Mm-hmm.
but he's doing all right. He's definitely
Talgy.
shed quite a few pounds, but he's still fat compared to most people in the city.
This is the only entity that Edmure likes in this entire.
So you've never
game.
seen Talgod. So
Oh, no.
you kind of look at, and they're all excited and immediately talking to him. And you look over and you see this really obese, demonic-looking toad creature sitting on a very tiny, like, wheelchair.
What color is
Let me
he?
write that down.
He's kind of a maroon. Like he's
Okay.
got a lot of like brown
Oh, I thought he was,
underbelly
like,
colors,
Blue.
I thought he was orange.
and
I
then
pictured him
but he's
yellow.
got like this maroonish tone to him because
Good thing I
he's
asked.
he's essentially from the Hells,
Yeah.
so a lot of his accents are devilish in nature.
All right, really obese.
Does he
demonic
got
maroon
spikes?
toad.
He does have
Does he
like
get
little
spiked
he got
toes?
like little spike eyebrows.
He's
I
on
love
a rolly
Telgy.
chair, like an office chair.
Yeah, like an office chair, but
No,
it's really
like a
small
doctor
compared to his
stool.
body. So he's it's like up his ass almost.
Holy
Like
God.
Aww. His poor little ass.
Damn, Telgod, looking good.
He's like three of them.
thank you.
I'm just imagining like the general from Elden Ring and that little horse.
That's what I imagine.
Oh, Radon.
Sure,
Yeah,
Radon.
Radon.
Yeah,
Radon,
kind of like
Red
that.
Rift.
Yeah, that poor horse.
Hi, Talgy.
So,
and me. See, all the kids are just kind of like standing around you guys. Where Faerith stayed behind, so you guys are kind of like their new parents because Faerith was kind of taking that responsibility when the actual parents went missing.
Can Talgod be my familiar?
No,
Okay.
no.
You trying to get that?
Where are we dropping off these?
I just got
Oh.
to bed.
Oh, hey. Check out what I can do now. Well, I can't really do it right now. I go into my bag and I pull out one of the crystal berry tarts
right? I forgot about those.
and I hand it to him.
And he like puts it in. It's so tiny compared to his giant mouth that opens up, and he kind of drops it onto his tongue that kind of curls around it, and delicious.
He now has
I
+1
love it.
to wisdom saving throws for 8 hours.
Oh, I feel more wise.
Lay some sick fat
Oh.
wisdom on me, Telga.
You want to try something crazy?
Fuck, what would be some good
I
Talgod
tried those,
wisdom?
but I tried one that wasn't very good. What is it?
This is spicy mango habanero.
No, I can't do spicy.
What are we talking about
What
here?
is
You need
that?
to put it in your mouth. It's crazy.
Spicy mint.
Spicy mints.
Rumpelmints.
It says feels like escaping death's grip.
Okay, all
Mine
right.
was
Well,
like
that's a
the
little
like
extreme,
the raspberry
but
banana,
Yeah.
and I was like, meh. This was mid. It was so bad.
I need everyone to
I don't
try
want
one. I need it
good.
to happen.
I
Everyone.
guess I'm trying.
How spicy is it?
It's not like I hate spicy and I can handle it. It's just like
Okay.
it's like zingy. It's like I'm like
It's
what
like
the hell?
it's like one of those when come out. It's like those
supposed to give you
those
energy.
suckers that come from Mexico that have the chili powder on it.
Tahini.
Yeah,
Is
well,
that weird tasting?
it's like they have like suckers and stuff. It's
Yeah,
like
but
coated.
it's tahini.
Oh, tahini.
Yeah,
Okay.
tahini's the
That's okay.
like stuff.
I immediately got.
Pussy.
Oh my
Well,
god.
anyway,
It just tastes
Okay.
like mango.
Where are we putting these kids though?
But it
What's the
kind of
plan with
hurts.
them?
I would assume the hotel because isn't that where we are?
No, you are at Oakheart.
It does kind of hurt.
Like
Huh?
in
Or
the
did they
like
move
where the
Talga?
castle used to be.
Did they move Talga?
Yeah, you guys moved Talgod here because remember the one guy was like basically scheming you for money, and you guys complained to
Oh.
the city and got him fired, and then you replaced it with Talgod.
God damn it! I was gonna say let's put him in the damn. I know you
Is there
guys.
an orphanage?
Not
There-
Not
there-
anymore.
There was. I don't. There might
Good
still
church.
be.
Would it? Have you guys ever slept in a farm before?
They all kind of look around, and the older one, the red one, no, we've not
Fuck.
slept in a farm, but we've been sleeping in a very cold metal room.
You gonna
I'm
make
sure
them
a
all
farm would be
farmhands?
fine.
No, I'm
Put
not
them to
gonna
work.
make them all farmhands unless they want to. Unless they
the
want
older ones. Yes.
This could be the total farm's big break.
Hey, it's labor is good for your body.
I would like for you
Manual
guys
labor.
to meet my family.
It's a very nice way of putting it.
Okay, if Sure, if they'll have us.
Definitely.
Of course they would.
20.
I would also be very interested in meeting your family.
And if not, you can always stay at the church.
Church?
Uh-huh.
I kind of want to go find my religion.
For the Cernara.
We're gonna shift and go
I would
find
also-
out.
Right,
Oh my
we
God.
noticed you were praying.
I don't remember. God, what was my name? It was Siddhartha. Siddhartha. It was
not
Siddhartha. That was my incognito name. It was Siddhartha.
You want me to find out what it was? Well, actually,
And then
I
my
wouldn't
nickname
know
was
how to even-
Syria. I'm pretty
That's
sure.
what it was. Yeah,
That was my nickname.
was
My full
Syria.
name was
Okay.
Siddhartha. I know that because it's a band
So,
in Teenage Drama Queen.
Okay, what time of the day is it right now?
Movie.
It's probably
Cool.
like 2
Oh my
o'clock
God,
ish.
I love that movie.
Did you say it was like dark because we're like underground?
Yeah,
No. Oh,
you are
We're
underground.
in
Yeah,
the
right. Okay, yeah. Right now we are underground.
What are we
But
doing
it
here?
is about 2 o'clock.
Okay.
And you know that the portal opens next at like 6 o'clock.
Okay.
Well, we're in Oakheart.
I
We need
guess
to talk
we
with the
could-
leaders.
Wait,
guess we
yeah,
can
okay, I'm
send them
confused
to-
what we're doing here. What's the, like, Edme's confused. She's been one track mind. I need someone to tell me what we're doing.
We're dropping off the kids here, and we're talking with the
Why do
town
we care about
leaders.
the kids?
We can't leave them in the lightning storm, and we need to
Fair, okay, fine.
warn the town, like Oakheart, of what we did and the environmental effects that are spreading.
Why?
Because we did that.
Because we don't want people to die.
Wait, okay, but then what?
And then we're going back to Bridgedale, and we're going to go to the conservatory
Yeah.
For what?
to save these children's parents.
Yep.
Right, I forgot we promised that.
Mhm.
Yeah.
We kind of did things in like backwards order,
Okay,
in
well,
like not a great order. But
should I stay
no.
as me when we see Kale?
I guess
Or-
it depends on how you want Kale to feel.
He hates me, remember? Because of
Oh.
the smear campaign I did?
Yeah, maybe you should try being another young, attractive
Maybe you should
blonde
be a
woman.
different woman.
I don't know if I can keep up this many lies. It's like I can only have one alter ego. I can't have like 8.
I believe in you. I believe in you. I think you can. You know what? I don't know if you can. What are you gonna do
Do you
if
like
you can't?
change
Huh?
shape?
I have a.
No, she just has, like, disguise self.
I had disguise self. But like,
She has Mask of Many
At will.
Faces, which is a warlock thing that basically lets you do it like whenever you want.
Yeah.
okay, I'll be a redhead this time
All right.
So you're just a
Okay.
different chick?
with big titties.
Okay, sure.
I like the party is just
Okay.
coming with a different woman every time they meet them. And you're like, who's this? Oh, just some chick
We
found on the
met her in
road.
Bridgedale.
You're right. We can't get away with that.
No, we met her in Bridgedale.
No, I'm gonna be serious.
You don't know her. She's from Canada.
What happened to the last
No.
girl? Oh, she died like Ed made.
Yeah, she
And
died.
The last girl. And the last
Remember,
girl.
you can't bring her back
Wait,
because you
Edmay
died.
Apparently.
That was like no. They said they left Edmay in a different town,
Oh,
yeah, we left
or were like you guys like just gave up on me. Okay, I'm just gonna be Syria. It's cool.
I thought Syria died.
Yeah,
I thought
Syria did
Syria
die.
died.
No, I don't think anyone told him like I wanted.
No, I think someone. I
I'm
think
pretty sure
Dartha
everybody
did.
did.
I'm pretty sure Dartha did.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
And
Well,
I
think
don't
about
know.
it this way. This is probably going
And
to
he
be the
didn't
best
care?
time for them to show up with a new woman because they're also showing up with a rock.
A new rock.
okay, you know I'm gonna have raven black hair and medium tits.
What cup size?
Okay.
Yeah,
That's
See?
medium to you.
I don't think that's medium.
What do you know? Get the fuck.
Get the fuck.
It's like a 27C.
Sure.
No,
Okay.
27.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
37.
Okay.
She got a wide chest.
She got fucking barrel chest, dude.
34C.
Jesus.
That's actually painfully average, I feel.
I said medium, and you guys said I didn't know what I was talking about.
I never
34C.
said I didn't know what you were talking about.
We all know what you were thinking. You were
What was
thinking,
it?
you don't know shit. Shut the fuck up. I hate you and everything you say and do.
You know what? I actually heard you say just that.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm
So,
gonna go to
what's your name?
Oh,
church.
To the church.
Yeah.
All right.
Amaranth.
I want to go to the church with him.
Yeah, the temple, my
Yeah.
bad.
I want to go to the temple with him.
All right.
Do any of you kids want to go to the temple?
Well, they're
It's got
literally.
a really big tree in
Did
it.
you hear my
You see, a lot of them are just kind of like
Amaranth.
scared and huddled together,
Okay.
and the older one is like, "Yeah, we'll go to the temple." I mean, I can't
think-
imagine a safer
Copyright
place than a
infringement.
temple,
Yeah,
right?
I think temple
You'd
is
be
the
correct.
first place. I'm gonna go speak with my dad and the council.
think so.
Right
Yeah,
now.
they have, like,
And we'll find a place.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm giving that name a
Talk
good
with your
image
mom.
for one.
Yep.
And then we'll meet up with answers. Okay.
Okay.
We'll see.
Okay, so the kids start following Orin to the temple. Are you going to the temple?
Going to the temple.
You're going to the temple? Sigurd's
Sigurd's
definitely going to the temple.
Is everyone going to the temple right now?
Well, temple's on the way.
You
I'm
get
gonna meet
the
with
temple's
council.
temple.
You're going to the council, right?
Yes, but
Yeah.
temple's on the way.
It's out of the way.
It's out of
Okay.
It's further than the council room.
I'm going to the council.
I'll go with Liz. I mean,
Dartha to the
Dartha to
council.
Mhm.
Do you want to mess with Kale?
Hi. Are you Kale?
It's the highlight of Edmay's life.
It's just
Kale?
messing with people.
Both.
So
Really?
if I hear them say that they want to go, I'm gonna. Can I have like a coin or something that I like flip to make decisions?
Well, I would imagine you probably have.
you
a
probably
point.
have some kind of
Coin
gold
flipping
coin
them?
or something you
Yeah.
pull out and you flip it.
All right, I'm gonna go with them actually.
All right.
No.
So
Holy-
you and
holy
Sigurd at
man.
the temple.
I won't say anything
You
about
guys
this.
to the council.
I'm very curious as to how this works.
Okay, Malachi.
All right.
Council.
So you all start leaving the center together, and so how the transit center is kind of set up where it's like this chamber with the portal, and then you exit that, and then you come into kind of a waiting room where there's just rows of these stone benches, and so you guys walk through this kind of train station waiting room, and you come up the stairs, and you remember at the top of these stairs there used to be a castle. The castle is gone now. It is demolished. There's not a sign of it left. It is now kind of like a pavement, just like not pavement, but like flattened stone kind of ground all around. So you come up out of the ground and you're kind of hit by the sunlight, especially coming from Bridgedale and the darkness down there. It's kind of bright. But the first thing you all notice coming up, one, you see a beautiful kind of old style traditional fantasy town, which is very new to your eyes. You've lived in a mine your whole life, and so you're coming up, you're seeing all these people walking around carrying groceries and stuff like that. But you see on the horizon, holding kind of the south, there is just this dark black storm hurricane cloud kind of coming up, holding the entire southern horizon from the direction you guys know Bridgedale would be.
That's where we just came from, isn't it?
Yes, it would be.
What? I can't hear you. I'm at the temple.
But you guys walk up and then you part your ways.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah.
So you were there.
that was us. Yes.
The three of you go left because the council building is pretty much just outside of the transit center. So you guys go directly there and you start heading to the end of the town towards the temple, which you know is by the front of the town. I guess I could pull up the town map
So I have Omega on my thing too.
since we're here. This map was made in my early days of map creation, so please bear with me. It is remarkably shittier than the other maps.
Sorry.
I forgot
Ye
what this
old-
one looked like.
Ye old town map.
The old town map.
Hey, it's a very organized grid. I love it.
It said no.
You go like that. Okay, close enough.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So you're basically in the middle. I know there's like this terrible glare on it, but it's the best we could do right now.
Just make the brightness on the screen lower.
I think you actually should turn the lights.
Yeah, I had to turn the lights
top
on. I could do
lights
that.
down.
Mhm.
It's more of the glare from the lights than it is from the screen, I think. Or I could be very wrong, and it's just bad.
Either way, the lighting kind of looks better on us now.
True.
What is it that's making it? Whatever.
Yeah.
It's probably just because
It's a shitty map. You
it's a
guys don't need to
screen.
see it anyway.
Meh.
But you guys are in the
You get
center
the
where that
idea.
castle structure
It's a great
is no longer there, and you have to go all the way towards the front. So you go your separate ways. We'll do the temple first. So you make your way through town, and you notice there are a lot of people
Jesus.
that kind of stop and they look at you. One, because you're like the holy figure of their religion that most of the town now follows. They're kind of
they
like,
still
oh my
love
god, the wanderer is here. You could tell there's less of an admiration as there was before because you kind of tarnished it with your speech to them, but they're still like they still like, you know, worship the ground you walk on to some
They're
extent.
fucking haters.
It's not like they're
dude.
done with you.
They're haters. They don't care.
But they're also looking and noticing all the dragonborns, which there's not been a dragonborn in this town at all since you guys have ever been here. And so to them, this is like a new species of person that they've never seen before. And so they're all just like, oh, what is that? What are those? They're varying colors. Some
Okay.
of them are like chromatic, some of them are the metallic. They're all over the place. But you keep walking through, they get a lot of stares. They're all very huddled together like a school of fish, just nervous with their wandering eyes. And eventually you bring them to the temple door and you open it. What was once a temple of Nalan has now been converted into the temple of Cernara. As you walk in and you see the half-broken statue of Nalan split down the middle with a massive oak tree coming out of the center. The top of it spreading throughout the entire ceiling of the temple as these golden fireflies just kind of trickle and float around the room. You see a few people sitting in the pews praying towards the tree, and you see your mother Juro up there with all of her religious knickknacks and whatever accessories up there, just kind of talking to some people, maybe giving some food to some people who are looking pretty hungry. And she notices you come in. Orin! And she starts shuffling down the stairs.
I come to meet her and I give her a very large hug.
She gives you a hug back. I wasn't expecting to see you so soon.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting to be back soon, so either. That's not how you say that sentence. Sorry.
So, how has your travels been? It's been, what, 2 weeks?
I think so. They were alright.
You wouldn't by chance know about the clouds out there, would you? She kind of like points out the door.
I would, unfortunately, know those.
Oh?
Okay, to preface this, we didn't really know what was gonna happen. We did that.
You did that?
Unintentionally.
So
Okay, well,
We
if I trust in your judgment that it was something you had to do, likely.
I asked for Sonara's judgment on the situation, and she
Good.
seemed to be okay with it for some reason.
She looks at the cloud. That's shocking.
I agree.
I guess whatever it was important to do.
Maybe I misinterpreted the message, but that's okay. These are
She looks
I
past
met
you.
all of these wonderful.
Oh, the little children. She kind of reaches out. Wow, what beautiful complexions you all have.
Yes.
She starts like playing with some of their horns.
Okay. I don't know if they like that, but
Whoa.
No, a lot of them are kind of like a lot of them are hesitant, but some of them are kind of playing with it because it's like a motherly figure, and they're very picking up on that pretty quickly. They're not threatened by her by any means. She's a very elderly turtle woman. Like she doesn't really put off a lot of threat. And plus, the skin isn't too different, so
True.
there is like
that's
this
fair. Yeah.
resemblance there. But she kind of sits back a little bit, and they start warming up to her, and she, of course, they can stay here until we decide a better place for them.
Yeah. So we were after we were going to meet with the council, or Dartha was going to do that already. Sorry, I lost my train of thought.
Been some long days on the road, huh?
Yeah, that it has. After tomorrow, we're going to go back to that cloud place, and we're going to look for their parents because they seem to have been displaced.
Oh, good. That is good.
But I told them that they could stay here, if not in the church. I told them they maybe could stay in the barn, or if that is not a possibility, perhaps the hotel.
I'm sure we could figure out something for them. We'll take care of it. And you see Thomas kind of come out from one of the side rooms.
Thomas,
hey, Orin.
I go up and I give him another hug.
He gives you a hug. How have you been? How's it going?
I kind of like grab him by the shoulders, and I look him like really, really hard in the eyes.
You can see. Make a perception check.
Yeah. 11.
11. Showers don't come around too often in this kind of lifestyle, so a lot of people will walk around with like dirt on their face for quite some time. And when you look closely at Thomas's face, there is a layer of dirt, and you can see what looks like little lines kind of going like this, implicating that he may have been crying recently.
Aww. Tommy.
You feeling all right?
Yeah. Just missing my brother.
Oh yeah, Thobo was a very good guy.
He was. But I've got my faith.
Good. You feeling all right? Just generally, you feel like a burden has been lifted from your shoulders or something?
I mean, in what regard? Like with Nalan being gone?
Maybe metaphysically or perhaps thoughtfully, spiritually.
Nothing too different lately.
Okay. Well, that's fine. We don't need any grand revelations or anything.
Okay. Well, it was a pleasure talking to you, Oren. He kind of goes and starts meeting some of the kids.
Oh yeah, these are the kids.
He kind of overheard you. He was kind of doing some stuff with the door open in the other room. So he kind of, voices echo throughout the temple pretty heavily.
Fair. I am just gonna go up to the tree.
Okay.
And do my thing.
All right. Pray for a while.
Pray for forgiveness.
Sigurd is going to join you in praying, not for forgiveness, but for power, probably.
Oh, I'm
praying. That's Sigurd.
I'm praying for fucking
please
forgiveness.
give me new powers, please.
I'm praying for fucking forgiveness, bro.
Sure.
Yeah, please give me powers that aren't related to this deity.
blew the head off that mountain smooth off, bro.
Real. All right, so you go and pray for a little while. We will transition over to the council room.
So on the way over.
Well, we'll say before that, as you kind of start talking to Thomas, the door opens, and you see a older elf. You recognize him as Argus, come in, and he's like, "Juro, we have a council meeting. Last minute call. We need to gather real quick." And this was after you had discussed with her. And so she's like, oh, of course. And she starts shuffling towards the door.
Okay.
But Thomas is already engaging with the kids and taking care of them. But you still pray. So you guys go to the council room, and you said you wanted to do something before you go there?
Yes. So I want to go on I bet there's multiple ways, but I want to take a side street down.
Okay.
And I want to talk to Omega really quick.
Okay. Well, so the council room is literally you come out of the transit center, you look left, and it's that adjacent building. So it's literally less than a minute walk. So you could definitely step into the alley of the building, just outside the council, and talk to her. And she pops up on the device. Hello, Captain.
Omega, do you have any sort of camera or seeing abilities on this thing?
Not on this device, unfortunately.
Okay. Well, you know that a mushroom cloud thing?
Yes.
Well, the sky is really dark and it's coming this way. Is there any way we can get rid of it?
I'm not entirely sure, but how far away are we?
You're good at that.
How far are we?
So based on the map that you guys had before, you're probably I think it's a little over 60. It's 60 to 100 miles out from Bridgedale. So you're a good distance.
Okay.
And so you kind of relay that to her, and she says, "Well, if some of the clouds do reach out here, it will be mild."
What could these patrons or citizens expect?
I'm not sure. Heavy rain, maybe. Some lightning.
What
possibly irradiated crops.
That's mild.
No worries, mild.
Oh, okay.
But no flying earth.
What?
Okay. So not as severe, but still is there any way
That's
to
where we draw the line?
clean away the radiation from the air?
Not that I'm aware of.
Is there any way to protect the crops from the radiation?
If you cover them for a time.
Okay.
I don't think we have any fucking crops.
Oh, not right now. Well, I mean, they were
I mean,
starting to.
you guys have been planting them up there, or at least the people
Yeah.
have been.
Well, and you have those new crops that are like radiation resistant, right?
Well, they were not radiation resistant. They were just like
That would be crazy.
extremely durable plants, like that you could
Crazy
grow them
too.
in almost any environment. That was kind of what she was saying about
Oh.
them. Was like you could grow them in a desert, you could grow them in like the Arctics, like you could just grow it.
They're all zone
We need some of that.
seed.
Okay,
So like maybe
real.
you could possibly grow it in a radiated environment, but the product still might be irradiated.
Just like real life.
We need to plant a whole bunch of sunflowers.
But you look at the clouds, and it does kind of look like it's slowed down dramatically from what it was the other day. And right now, it's probably halfway over that lake in front of Oakheart, and it feels like it's almost coming to a standstill.
Like it's halfway between that town and us.
It's like see that lake? Oh wait, it's not on this map. It's
No.
on. I'll pull you a better map for that.
The lake.
There
right
should be
here.
like a little lake in front of Oakheart.
Okay.
It's like halfway over that lake.
That's actually pretty close.
Yeah, but like I said, it's like slowing down
Yeah.
pretty dramatically. But it is just this continuous storm of black and like blue lightning just swirling out in the distance.
Yeah, but that's their water supply.
You do know that this water kind of tends to flow outward, like towards Bridgedale.
Okay.
Yeah,
So-
we're on the
upstream.
We're on the upstream.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Mildly
How does my dirty ass water taste, Bridgedale?
Okay. I'm ready for the. Okay. I'm like. Okay. I feel a little better. All right.
All right.
So I flipped the. I imagine it as like a Palm Pilot. Honestly. I
Sure.
know it probably looks differently, but I'm imagining a Palm Pilot.
Sure, it's essentially that. So you turn it off, you put it back in your bag,
I flip the. thing
and
over.
you come around the corner and you see your companion standing there waiting for you just in front of the council building.
Okay.
Not Orin or Sigurd.
And then I'm like, all right, it's time to go in. Let's go to this. All right. So.
I would say also while you were walking toward the temple, Vashka was coming with you, and when you got to the temple, you did not see Vashka.
Okay, so I was right.
He was walking with you, and then at some point he got lost.
Fuck, I forgot about Voska, dude.
You're on
All right,
duty.
back to the council. So you guys walk into the building,
Yeah.
and you enter.
Yeah.
And you see there is immediately like kind of an empty room with a few chairs up against the wall next to the windows, and a kind of front desk with two side doors. And you recognize that just on the other side of these doors is where the council meets. And you see the receptionist sitting there, and she kind of looks up at you. Oh, hi, Dartha. You can go right in. Most of them aren't here yet, but they will be arriving shortly.
Okay, thank you.
And she goes back to her.
After she says that, I want
studies.
to go to Dartha and just be like, "Hey, Dartha, I know you said not to say anything, but don't people on the surface normally like shake hands when they meet for the first time?"
Yes.
No. You know, that's right. Actually, we bow.
Ooh.
We bow
Okay.
here.
Okay. I know sometimes it's different, and I know some of my information's outdated, but I just want to make sure I don't make anybody mad.
I mean, elves probably do bow. I'm not gonna lie.
I'm usually bowed too.
Like in
Handshakes.
traditional D&D,
We shake hands
probably.
and-
But like
Handshakes are for
the cultures have been
dwarves.
melded together in this one.
Which one do I do first?
I think you bow and then you go for the handshake. It's
Okay.
been a little bit since we were back in town, but yeah.
Okay.
You know, there's no one new here.
Yeah.
But,
True.
Okay. So like, am I going to be the only one doing that?
I mean, it is a formality and it does show high respect.
Okay. how like are we talking like
So-
kneeling, kissing the ground kind of bow, or just like a quick,
So before
at
like the
waist?
door, like I'm sure there's like a hallway and then
Yeah.
like door. So before that, I go just like this. Okay. So I put stand straight up. I bow forward and then I reach for the hand and shake, and then I lift my head up.
Okay.
Yes.
That's crazy.
Oh my god.
All right, I want to practice quick. All right.
All right. No,
All right,
you can do
yeah,
it to me.
yeah,
Okay. There we go. That's exactly right. That's exactly right.
Okay,
Oh my
okay,
God.
sweet. All right, cool.
Does he not remember that we didn't do that when we first met him?
Yeah,
No,
I
No,
guess
this
not.
is only for town members. It's
Yeah.
something that you.
It's only in this town.
Yeah.
no. I only have 8 intelligence. I would not remember.
I think
Fair.
literally everyone at this table only has 8 intelligence.
Yeah, it's pretty much across the board.
I know.
I love intelligence just being the go-to dump stat.
This was an unfortunate campaign for that.
That's what I'm saying. If I would have known, if I would have known how ass this would have been, I would have been like, "Fuck the, let me be the
time.
wizard."
Is it? I know.
If Orin dies,
But then you would
God
have had a
forbid.
whole party of wizards because
I
we would have
would've.
all wanted to be wizards.
True. It would have been a crazy campaign. Gun-wielding wizards.
That would have been cool.
Blade
It would have been like a
singing,
little, like
Blade
a
singing, gun
mob.
gun,
There you go.
blade
Gang.
singing, gun slinging wizards.
Yeah.
You know. Yeah, that'd be fun.
Yeah, but you guys push through and you go into the council room where it is a pretty large chamber. It's kind of dark on the outskirts, but there are 5 chairs.
Okay.
2 on each side and then 1 in the middle. You can see the middle one's a little bit bigger. Each one has like a desk in front of them,
Mhm.
and you can see there's all sorts of papers on each of the desks, and they have like little tags with their council seat.
Mhm.
And you see currently sitting there is Luigi sitting in the center, which that's funny.
That's okay.
Thinking about it now. Luigi's just not the same name as it used to be.
Oh, yeah.
Well,
But
too late to change it now.
He is a short halfling man sitting there at the center chair. He kind of looks up at you guys.
Does he have
And
a
it-
green hat?
He does not have a green hat, but he doesn't look too far off from Luigi, like the traditional Luigi. And you look a few seats over and you see a tall, thin, blonde man, elven man. And he's kind of sitting there, holding his chin up a little high, writing on some paper. And he kind of like looks at the group and goes,
Yeah,
And
once
he goes
we
back
get
to
like
writing.
halfway into the room, I get flustered because I don't know which one to go up first. So I just say,
I'm
"Hello, my name is Malachite."
Luigi kind of looks at you. Hi.
Okay.
And Kale just. That was funny.
I take no notice of them.
But Luigi, you see, hops out of his chair and he bows to you. It's a pleasure meeting you. And he comes over and shakes your hand.
I feel very gratified by this.
Yeah.
You should have told him to wait for them to say rise before getting up.
You
Yeah,
would
wait
have been
for
stuck
someone to
there.
say rise.
You would have been stuck there all
I
damn
have to
day.
keep it believable. I was really pushing it.
I don't know what's going on.
I know. I cannot wait for this to happen to anyone in town. Everyone.
Luigi
Can we
goes
do
back
the
to
bar
his
after
chair. He
this?
kind of hops
You
up,
told me it was just for council.
gets in, and then he looks
Oh.
at.
New people. Any new people.
You told me council.
So Dartha, who's the 2 new members?
My name's Amarantha.
Amaranth?
I told you this before. I
Yes,
didn't just
you
whisper
did.
that. in
You
front of
actually
them.
did.
Okay.
So,
Yeah.
she did tell me. So, yes. Well, the rest of my group is sorting out some more refugees that we found, since we're great at that.
Oh. Well, Oakheart is always open to refugees.
Mm-hmm.
Let me guess. Kale is like, ugh.
You just see Kale kind of
refugees.
roll his eyes a little bit. Well, you don't because you're not there.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
if anyone's paying attention,
I'll be
Kale.
Kale.
No.
And he also eyes up the new girl a little bit. You would notice.
Oh, I bet.
I'm like, I noticed that. I'm gonna step and be like, yeah, that's Amaranth.
Amarantha.
Amarantha, sorry. This one's
Officially
off
Amaranth.
limits, Kale.
I'm
I
just surprised
Stop
that you
trying to
replaced
get in our
Syria
members'
so
pants.
fast.
I giggle a little
She
bit.
died.
I'm just surprised that you replaced Syria so fast. That's all.
Well, we have to keep moving. She
I-
died.
I
what do you
understand the struggle.
want? Did you bed her
He
or
has,
not?
like no remorse.
Didn't get the chance before she died.
What a bummer. What a real bummer.
I really thought he was down bad. Damn.
All right.
He doesn't give
It
a
doesn't
fuck that
sound
she's
It
dead.
doesn't sound like he would know the struggle at all,
He
honestly.
does not give a fuck that she died. He said another one bites the dust.
Damn, another one. Let me.
All right. I'm not in the mood. Death is probably a little hangry too, so that's not helping.
I am up a little bit too when she
Um,
stops her rant.
All right.
And then I go
is-
back to my thing.
This is Malachite, and he's part
I'm Malachite.
rock.
Oh, okay.
At least that's how I was told.
How does being part rock work?
It's a question to ask.
That's
How does
That's
not
fair.
being part rock work.
Yeah, that's a fair
Yeah.
point. I will think more clearly before I ask stupid questions in the future.
This doesn't sound like something
Well, I'm
Kale would
not
ever
saying
say.
it's a stupid question.
Yeah,
I
true.
don't have a good way to
Well,
answer
you
that
know, Kale,
question.
there's no stupid questions.
No, that was Luigi.
Only stupid people.
Kale
Oh.
disengaged from the
Oh.
conversation.
Oh,
Oh, okay.
Never mind.
I was like, this is very out of
Never mind.
character.
Kale was like, nah.
What if we want
I was like, no way,
Luigi
Kale asked anyone about how they
No,
came to
no,
be.
Kale does not give a shit.
I just be like, well, I don't know.
What a great council member we have.
I've not.
He's smart.
I have not read up on anatomy,
That is fair.
but
Neither am I.
know our line descends from elementals. So
Interesting. And as you're telling him that, you hear the doors open up behind you, and you look back and you see your father coming in, followed by Oren's mother, Juro. And they
Okay.
come in and they take their seats.
Family reunion.
Argus kind of gives you a little pat on the back as he
Okay.
walks past you.
There's
as
more.
they, like, as
There's one more,
like,
right?
2 steps
Oh, yeah.
after they open the door, I just be like, "Hello, I am Malachite."
You got the
Hey,
handshake
Argus
on your
kind of
hand?
like, whoa.
I'm like,
He shakes it. Nice to meet you, Malachite.
Nice to meet you.
He kind of looks at you with a weird side eye and he goes to his desk. And Juro just kind of like walks up to you. She doesn't even like think anything weird about what you just did. She's just like, nice to meet you, Malachite.
She's like, finally,
And she
a
shuffles over
respectful
to her
person.
very large
That's my
chair.
mom.
And they sit down.
Alright.
So,
where's our 5th member?
Luigi, he's up at the resort per
Oh,
usual.
Okay.
He'll be, if you want to talk to him, he'll be down at 6.
Oh, that's fine. We'll go over the information now. So basically, we came back to town not only because there were some children that I believe Juro is taking care of at this point. I don't know if they're gonna
Yes,
stay.
they have arrived at the
Okay.
temple.
Yep, good. That's good. That we needed to keep safe here, but also,
It's like, what is
we,
that?
in order to get this kind of power, this like electricity, like the same one that's powered the portal, we caused an explosion. And I mean, everything was successful, but there's definitely some changes that we may not have been fully aware of.
They're all just kind of nodding and listening.
Mm-hmm.
I just kind of look behind me to see if the door's still open.
It closed behind them. It's one of those that kind of like swings closed.
I'm still looking at
So,
Kale.
You see Kale kind of stopped writing when he heard the word explosion. And he kind of like looked up for a second and then he went back to writing.
that
Oh,
dark
my-
cloud out there,
Explosion.
there's a lightning storm over Bridgedale, which is, you know, cool. I pull up the map. I'm sure I can show them a map. You know, can Omega pull up like a holographic map on this or no?
Not on this device, no.
Oh.
Maybe if you got a better one. But
Shut up.
I don't think you guys have any maps technically. Like these, I give you these maps because you guys had seen the maps,
Mhm,
but technically the maps left with Oswin
Fucking Oswin, bro.
because he took the pictures with that camera and then he left with the camera. And that was what you guys are using for your maps.
Classic.
You guys never
Oswald.
had like a paper map or
You know
No-
what? It's
no
almost worth it just to
cartographers
go
in
to
the chat.
Huensville just to get those. It's almost worth it. It
but
really
it's
is.
like so-
They don't have a portal at Wensville. It is
Yeah,
a
it's
hike
like
there.
it's actually
I know.
unironically inconvenient to get to Huensville.
Yeah.
Not an Aarakocra.
Vodka.
You do
I
have
need-
an
I need to be
Aarakocra.
Go get these maps.
No, we couldn't tell him. He wouldn't make it.
No, if we tell him
Plus, you guys don't even know where he is right now.
Okay.
if we tell him to look
Yeah.
for Oswin, he's gonna think he's a drunken hallucination and try and kill him.
Okay. Back on track here. So, there's some definite environmental changes, and it's just a matter of how far they'll go. But that dark cloud is definitely one of them. And so I counseled with a this blue light being named Omega.
Blue light being, Kale says.
Yep.
What is this blue light being named Omega?
Oh, it's Nunya.
Wow, haven't heard that one before.
Yep, and you'll hear it again, so that's great.
All right.
Damn, alright. Shit.
I don't know why I'm coming out swinging, but like honestly, I don't like you right now. I really don't.
Malcolm's
Whoever
just sitting over
likes
here
kale.
flabbergasted. Like, I thought these people.
I thought these were
I
respected.
thought these were the respected leaders. I'm just sitting over here
Like the smugness is just bothering me, Kale. It really is.
I will try to shut my mouth then. Sorry. Continue with your story.
Thank you.
Oh, great saviors.
Thank you. I appreciate that. I really do. Yep.
Kale is officially on Malachite's shit list.
Yeah, he really sucks. That's why I originally.
It's so easy, bro.
Listen. Okay.
Not because
done
like,
anything.
well, because
Whatever.
of the group, I am like most respectful of Darla because
Gotcha.
she's the captain.
Sure.
He is.
Kale,
she is.
right.
You're
I don't
a big-
think she legally
you're
is.
a nice big fish in a very
That's
small
what I
pond.
believe.
Continue with your story, Dartha. I'm
That's
not
the
here to
big
be
one.
insulted all day.
Okay. All night. But
All night.
All night.
so there's this stuff called radiation,
Mm-hmm.
and there may be some mild effects. I'm not sure how much will be received here. I'm not sure how little. It seems like right now, at least, the water supply will be fine. The crops, if it starts to rain severe here,
It hurt.
crops might get affected.
That's concerning.
That is concerning.
Luigi just kind of like, oh, we just got the crops figured out.
I know.
All right, well, let's...
Well, we could cover them, but I don't know with what.
Yeah, with...
Tent. I'm not there, sorry.
Yeah.
Hit 10.
So, bless you.
Bless
So
you.
covering them would work?
For some period of time, yes.
We could try to figure out something to cover them, maybe.
We also have these seeds.
Buy Bitcoin miners.
We have these like crops.
Yeah, were these
That
the
are
ones
s-
that you guys messaged
Yeah, the
us for?
silver ones. Yeah.
Yeah, Luigi's like, those guys haven't returned yet. They're still out there.
Oh.
But they should be here any day now.
Oh
God
my
damn.
god.
Well, they had to walk from Oakheart to Bridgedale,
Walk faster.
and that was like 3 days ago you guys called.
Oh, fuck.
Because you guys called coming into Bridgedale. You stayed a night in the hall, and then you spent a night inside the tower.
These people are stranded. Oh, fuck.
So by the time they got there was
I'm gonna,
pretty... They were probably like leaving as the explosion happened.
Oh,
Who knows?
Let's hope they left fast.
Oh my god.
Let's hope they brought
Can we have
horses.
Thomas message them?
Yeah, we can have Thomas message them. We
Let's
just gotta...
have Thomas message them.
Juro, I'll tell Thomas to message them when I
mhm.
go to the temple.
And we need to head back there anyway, so if they need any sort of assistance,
Let you know. Okay.
Yes, of
we'll have
course.
him message them immediately.
yes.
Bless.
Yes.
Bless you. Wow,
Thank
it's just
I mean,
going
we have-
around.
We
It's your
have
turn.
seen these sort of
It skipped me.
like houses for plants.
Houses for plants?
Yes. Yep. And it's like they're made of glass.
Oh.
What's it called?
We don't have that much glass here to make a big farm,
Mhm.
but
I could show you how to make glass.
you probably could.
How to make glass.
Well, I mean, we're down to learn.
You just need an oven and sand.
That's true.
Minecraft.
I guess so.
Yeah, pretty much.
You could probably
Erm,
get
you
sand
also
from the
you
lake.
also need a heating source such as coal.
Yeah, that's my bad. I forgot about that.
Mhm.
Or
Well, we do have a mine. There's probably some coal in there.
Coal?
Yeah. If we could get
They
that
heat it up.
started, then
Kale?
Well, you're not there. That's right.
that would be a long-term solution, and then we can grow crops in the wintertime too. So.
Well, we will look into that.
Mhm.
Luigi writes down some notes to keep that in mind.
Also,
Good little
are
note
your
taker.
clerics proficient in creating food and water?
Juro. Yeah. With the ones that we do have, yes, they are pretty proficient in that.
Okay.
Okay. So that's good. So. Anything that you need us for?
They all kind of like look around to each other, and
Everything good here?
Joro kind of puts her hand up. She says, I would like to express a concern.
Mhm.
I have noticed that there are a few stragglers. As I am the counselor of faith in this town, I have noticed there are a few stragglers that I believe may be worshipping the Shackled King. I think those words that Noro shared in his last moments may have fallen on some ears and they listened. I haven't pinned out who, but I have seen some markings of what I believe to be the markings of the Shackled King, based off the banner I remember your friend Noro carrying. I suspect that they are people who've fallen out with Nalan. They seem to have villainized Sonara and think that she is some great replacer. And so they would rather fall in line with the Shackled King than worship her. But that is just something I believe. I don't have any, like, die-hard proof yet. And Argus kind of puts his hand up. Now that you mention it, because he is counselor of security, so kind of like the police. Mm-hmm. My men did find a decapitated chicken hanging by its feet at the old temple ruins by the cemetery. It was hanging from the hand of the old Nalan statue. Just drained all of its blood onto the temple floor. Don't know if it's related, but thought it was pretty weird.
That was really weird. I agree.
And he's like, but that's really the only thing I've noticed.
How do you spell that god's name?
When was that?
Nalan, Nalan. Nalan.
Nalan.
Nalan.
Nalan.
Nalan backwards. Okay. When was that found?
I think just like 3 days ago. It looked like it had been hanging there for a couple of days then.
Just hanging around.
Yeah, the blood was pretty dried.
Is Nalan the Shackled King?
No.
No.
She was saying.
Was Nalan a fake god or was that a real god? I forgot.
He was the fake one, right?
So it was there was like the fake god that basically the kingdom told you to worship, but there were people who had powers from this worship of Nalan. Like there was like a cleric system almost that was formed. So that gives you an idea that there was something that was being worshipped. But the Shackled King and Nalan are separate from your understanding. Okay. Because they were worshiping Nalan in Wensville as well.
Mm-hmm.
Well, the good news is I don't think that the worshippers of the Shackled King, I don't think they can do much because a specific item that they would need is unattainable to them currently.
Oh, well, good. Jiro just I don't know how to deal with them. I mean, what if they do become a nuisance? Me being in my whole life, basically being prosecuted for my faith, having to hide my faith. I would hate to have to put those shackles on somebody else and be the other side of this equation that I've
shackles.
Yeah.
So, and I know Noro said quite a bit about the Shackled King.
He promised a lot of power.
It literally can't happen now, but I mean, the thing is, it's like, it was a rose-tinted glasses for sure. Definitely some oversights on his part. Some glossing over of sacrifice needed.
Yeah, I mean, you could see it on his face.
Not a very great deity at all. Not a good guy. Shackled King, not great.
Noted.
So,
but that is all the information we have.
I don't know. I honestly I would like to discuss with them about how they could even want to worship that.
And Jiro says, to be fair, we don't even know who they are. We've just seen a few markings on some walls. And apparently this chicken thing at the temple in which Noro did his weird ritual.
Yeah.
I can only assume that they're related.
Well, let's go to that temple. Maybe we'll check it out and just see.
Well, let us know if you find anything.
Okay. All right.
And Argus and Jiro get up from their seats.
Right.
They give their respective handshakes and hugs, and they leave. Kale stays there writing, and Luigi goes back to writing stuff on his desk as the meeting is adjourned.
Okay, perfect. I think we know. So things that we have to follow up on, and then things that we told them to follow up on.
we go back to the temple.
Hey, I got a question.
Yes.
I'm praying really hard
Mm-hmm.
to Sonara like I didn't know the ramifications of my actions.
I am so
I
sorry.
didn't realize that this would kill you.
Sure.
And all you do. And then I kind of like open my eye and I turn around and like look at the group. I'm like, there's something missing.
Yeah. So you look over and you have to kind of, as you do, you realize and you recall that all the fireflies, when you walk into the temple, they follow you. Like you're some kind of beacon to them. And so you just have this like kind of swarm of fireflies around you. And so you look over and you watch as they all kind of like, they move out of your field of view so that you can see. And you look through and you see all the kids and you're looking and you do not see Vashka standing there. But you do see Thomas kind of entertaining the kids. They all seem to be smiling for the first time in a while from what you've seen.
I stand up. I look at Sigurd. I assume he's deep in.
Yeah, he's deep in prayer.
I don't bother him. I turn around and I go over. I wrote this down. Hold on. Hey, Zorvek.
Yes.
Have you seen Vashka anywhere?
The bird guy, right?
Oh.
Kind of looks around. No, I've been just kind of really distracted with the whole town thing.
Yeah. Sorry, they're looking at you.
No, it's okay. I could tell like no one else looks like us here, so it makes sense.
Yeah, no one looked like me either. So I if you ever need to say, all the races have been outrooted.
Okay.
I'm sure you guys don't know what racism is. Just kidding.
No, we have our different races where we're from too. I mean, I think we even have a few of you. Not many, but I think there's a few of you wandering around. It was
really?
a pretty big place in
Or in the
Mire.
Wanderer around.
Like we were like a dying race, or
I don't know if you were a dying race. I mean, you definitely kept to yourself. You're definitely a more religious folk in our town. City,
Yeah,
I should say.
that makes sense.
Classic.
Well, I'm gonna go take a look for Vashka, make sure he's not scaring anybody.
All right, I'll take care of the kids.
All right, thank you, Thomas. I'll be back.
All
Oh,
right.
you didn't happen to see a bird man anywhere, did you?
No.
Okay, great. I go and I exit the temple.
All right, you go and you exit the temple.
I listen for the screams of women and children.
Make a perception check. Listening for screams.
17.
17.
Yes.
No women and screaming or children screaming or nothing
Okay,
like
good,
that.
good.
But you're kind of looking down the main thoroughfare, the main street, and you notice the Three Lions pub is really popping off right now. It looks like there's a bit of a crowd forming there.
Oh,
Gosh, just
like-
into breakdancing.
like an oddly
For this
dense
time of day,
crowd.
being that it's like, we'll say it's like 5 o'clock now. So as you're looking down the street, you also notice the group come out of the council room because the bar is just across the street from there.
Oh, okay.
And so you're kind of looking far and you just see there's an abnormal sized crowd for the bar at this time of day from the last time you were here, you recall.
I guess I'll go down to the bar.
So you start going down to the
I'll
bar.
go to the
You
Three
guys
Lions
come
Pub.
out of the council room and you notice across the street the Three Lions pub is kind of popping off. But you guys aren't necessarily like looking for anyone.
I
So
want to go to the pub.
Does it have a sign on like what it is?
yeah,
Like, would it
it's
say like
Three Lions
pub?
pub, yeah. And you see people in there with drinks and
What's a pub?
Oh, you're gonna love this place. We're gonna go to this one, and then we're gonna go to the much better one, okay?
Okay.
If
So-
that place is even open still.
Ale and Call?
I think it's open.
Yes, that should be the favorite place, okay?
True. That was like the heartland of the rebellion.
It was.
That's where I went and I spread the smear campaign for Noro.
You did that in a
Oh,
few
we know
places.
it.
We did that a few places, yeah.
Yeah.
But
I still feel so
you guys
terrible.
start heading across the street to the pub. You
Mhm.
kind of
Mhm.
briskly walk as you see them going across the street, and you catch up to the group.
Okay.
As you turn the corner, you look into the pub, and you see there is Vashka on one of the tables, chugging a big old drink, and people are like, "Ah,
Oh,
chug."
Vashka's gonna get so.
I
You
walk-
see a bunch of people walking, and they're like, "What the fuck even is that?" And they're like, "I don't know, but it's drinking like crazy."
I walk in through there, just go, excuse me, sorry.
They're kind of, "Oh, is that the Wanderer?"
And I go up to the table. Hey, Vashka.
Chili!
No,
He looks down at you. Oren! And he
Hey,
kind of wobbles as he gets to the ground.
Oh, buddy.
I'd stabilize him. Hey, pal.
I love this drink!
Yeah, how many
You
of
want
those have
tomorrow.
you had?
Oh?
I look to the crowd. How many of these has he had? I'm sure. I
Are there
know one of you
tallies?
fuckers
Are
has
there
been
tallies?
counting.
The crowd almost, like, at the exact same time. Oh? No. But one of them was like, 4! I've been keeping track. 4!
Like 4 pitchers.
Yeah,
Oh
basically.
my god.
Oh.
All right.
Wait,
Stomach
is there
pump.
I feel like
is there a
he
record on the
don't
wall
know.
though?
No.
I asked Siddhartha if I could get one.
Yes, you can get one.
Okay.
Hey,
Absolutely.
How much
hey,
it costs?
pal.
My tummy.
Yeah.
So
Clear the way,
I
guys.
love it.
Clear the
Gotta
way,
be
guys. I don't know
burping.
what's gonna happen. I kind of like gesture him to walk outside.
He waddles his way out. And you
Okay.
guys grab a table and start drinking?
I turn to you guys. I'm gonna
You
take him
need
to
to
the
greet the
farmhouse.
bar. You need to greet the owner of the bar, and you need to greet the bartender.
Okay.
They didn't hear
And like
me.
really
Can you point
anyone,
them out to me?
anyone that you see wearing a tie,
think
you
you
need to
No
greet.
one cares about me.
I don't.
So I need you to look
Would
around.
people be wearing ties?
Any sort of kerchief. There's probably more people than not wearing kerchiefs.
Well, kerchief, sure, yeah.
Kerchiefs.
Maybe there's a few. Not many though.
Okay, but to be
Any-
fair,
A lot of people here are in like,
you did say that I only
ragged
had
stuff.
about two.
but you escort him out.
people.
Yeah, I
I thought
wanted
it
to
was
take him back to
because you
the.
said to new people, and I was like, yeah, let's
farmhouse.
demonstrate it because I didn't
So
want to
you
do
start
it in front
escorting him out of the
reception.
bar, and he's just kind of waddling,
But,
very
like,
drunk,
new
very off
people
his
that you are
rocker.
talking to. Anyone you're talking
I,
to, really.
I realize
said
he's
this-
like he's holding
you
me
said I
back,
only
so
had
I
to bow
pick him up like this.
Okay.
But I had to do the handshake.
This is nice. You got any chili?
Yeah, I do. Just let me
Oh,
get you somewhere.
I love get the spins.
chili. And you carry him to the
I
farm,
hate those
which takes you a
spins.
minute.
You
Huh?
literally
I
left.
hate the spins.
Yeah, I told you that I was taking him somewhere.
You need some bread.
I'm too deep in this lie of trying to get Malachite to socially be awkward.
Yeah.
Wait, he's a bird man
He's an Aarakocra. Yeah.
Okay,
So he
wait,
basically
is he
looks like
more
a humanoid
bird?
vulture.
or more man?
So
Probably more bird.
imagine if a bird was shaped like a person.
Yeah, that's
But he's a
basically what it is.
vulture.
So like digestive tract. Is it
Okay,
human
so,
digestive
so imagine you,
or a
but
bird
instead
digestive
of arms,
tract?
you have.
He has a cloaca, yes. If that's what
Okay.
I
He's
wanted.
got the
Because
cloaca.
the thing is, birds can't have bread; it'll kill them because they can't digest it.
This guy has
Oh.
eaten so much worse than bread. There's
True.
I mean, I
He's a
think
scavenger.
They
If
technically
anyone
Birds
can
can
give it,
eat.
it's him.
Birds can eat most things.
they count as humanoid.
It's not bread.
He could tolerate most foods, we'll say, magically. The human side of him took his digestive tract. and
Okay,
said, "You
so
know
it's
what?"
a human digestive system.
But he still has a cloaca.
But
That's
still
still
with the
have a
cloaca
cloaca.
out. Yeah.
Okay,
Does he have the corkscrew penis too?
I
You'll
don't
have to
know.
look.
check.
You'll have to
So does
look.
ducks.
We'll have to ask him about that.
But
Is that
you
just dogs?
carry him home, which takes some time. So you guys are in the bar. It is pretty rowdy, but it has started to quiet down since Vodka has left. You see a lot of people are like booing Oren as he leaves. Boo! Bring him back!
he could come back
He
later.
didn't throw up yet. Come on.
He could come back later.
He's about to throw up.
No,
And then you
okay.
Is
fireman
it-
carry him away.
This guy's pissed drunk at 5 p.m.
Is the bartender a man or a woman?
It's a man.
Okay.
Got like the mutton chops.
Yeah,
Reddish, human.
Okay. I walk up and say, "It's barman. Hello,
Yo.
my name is Malachite. I would like one of what the Birdman was having."
Sure.
You forgot your bow.
You
I
didn't
only
shake
had
his
to buy-
hand?
I only had to
You
buy
did
it.
not
He fills
shake
it
his
up.
hand.
There you go. Oh,
Thank you.
pleasure meeting you.
I go sit.
You didn't
Did
pay for
Vashka
it?
pay for his drinks?
He's kind of like looking at him as he walks away. He's just like,
Wait, did you not pay at the end?
Well,
No,
how would
you
they
pay-
keep track?
You pay upon service here. We're all poor. We were
Oh,
poor
okay.
for a long time.
And as
I
he
go
sits
walk
down,
back
you start
over
telling
and
him
say,
that.
"Hi, sorry, I'm new here. Here's this.
Oh, what do you give him?
What?
Platinum.
1 gold."
1 gold? Okay. Oh, he pours you another one. Here you go.
Oh, sweet. Okay, thank you. now I have
2 for the price of 1? You shouldn't have.
That's crazy. Do they do the 2-for-1 special?
No, just
for
a gold is
people?
definitely more than a drink here.
Well, yeah, but like, I'm not talking to him. I'm talking to
Oh, sure.
Is a gold more than like 2 drinks?
A gold is like 10 drinks.
Yeah, it's like we're
If
talking
not
like a
more.
silver a drink kind of
Yeah.
shit here.
Wow.
It's not like top tier beer by any means. This is
Oh,
like
I
bottom of
know.
the barrel
I'm-
kind of.
PBR.
Yeah, it's fucking
Yo.
hams.
Yes,
Yeah.
we're on the same track. I
Can
love a
imagine it's
PBR though. I
hams
really
for the
do.
purpose
Sure.
of-
They're okay, but
You
did I
can.
tell you? I'll tell you later. But when I was at Orlando and the PBR, that I
Oh.
paid $14 for,
Yeah,
that wasn't supposed to be PBR.
crazy.
What?
I went to the Moe's Tavern, The Simpsons,
Mm-hmm.
and I got a Duff beer on draft. I took 1 sip, and I was like, this is fucking PBR! I paid $14 for that shit.
Just thought it was gonna be like a specialty beer.
I thought it would at least be like
Yeah.
like a wheat beer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it was a PBR.
You think Homer's drinking anything besides PBR?
For
Totally
$16,
lame.
and it was like 90-something degrees out.
Was it cold?
It was for a minute.
But you guys drink. What do you do while you drink?
Well,
Are you trying to get drunk?
Well, so I get these two.
honestly, have you drinking alcohol before?
Alcohol is not a thing in the mines.
Yeah, I was gonna say that. Well, okay. I'm gonna assume not because we usually just do create food or water, so there wouldn't be like crops that we grow that we pickle or ferment.
Exactly.
So no.
I mean, maybe like because you had groups of harvesters that would go out, but the thing was
but
like
that was like a new thing.
it wasn't. It was kind of new, but it wasn't super new. Like you guys have been going
I
out to
thought,
like
I was the first one going outside.
you were the first one going to like a ruin and that returned. There were people going out and like gathering berries and stuff. So you could have made like a wine maybe from like some kind of grapes or something you found. I don't know. But
We'll
that was like the
we'll
closest you
we'll
could get
just- For the sake of the bit, we'll say no.
to. For the sake of the bit.
Do you know what this is? Have you ever had any of this?
No.
Oh, wait.
But the Boschko looked like he enjoyed it, so
Oh,
I
yeah?
figured I'd like
Oh,
to
yeah.
try it. I don't know why I have 2 of them though.
Why is
Okay.
the world spinning?
So,
Poor guy.
how about you paid here? I'll pay at the next bar,
Okay.
the other bar. I don't think you should drink both of those.
Why not? I thought they were good.
Well, you won't be able to drink at the next place then.
Why not?
It's called pacing yourself
For what?
for the effects. You're gonna have
Of
fun.
what?
You know what? Drink them both.
Okay.
Drink them as
God.
fast as you can. You know what?
I just slammed the one.
Oh, jeez.
Go ahead.
Chug.
Make a Constitution saving throw.
You're gonna let out the biggest freaking burp of all time. Never had anything
Wait, is he
fermented.
drinking
Yes.
a pitcher?
DM.
Yeah.
Yes,
Two
It says-
pitchers.
I don't
Well,
need
no, I'm
to
only
eat or
slamming the
drink,
one
but
right
can
now.
I?
you can.
And
I will allow it,
Can I
yes.
get drunk?
I will allow it. Yes.
You say
Edmay
save.
would like to partake.
Oh, okay.
What was that?
Well,
You said save.
the other pitcher.
13.
13. You are getting tipsy. You're not drunk, but you're pretty tipsy. You're almost drunk just
You're
off that
feeling-
one drink.
You're
I
feeling
grabbed
a
your
little
other
buzzed.
picture.
and
You're
a
definitely
little
feeling
giggly.
warm. Your cheeks are feeling it. Your eyes are getting a little warm. You can see it in his cheeks. Considering you have a gray complexion, it's kind of turning. I don't know if it would turn red. I don't know what color
It'd
it
be
would.
kind of like purple.
Purple.
Actually.
It probably would
Blue.
turn kind of purplish blue.
Do I have blood?
Yeah,
Yeah.
because you're not made of rocks, right? Like you're actually like a human. You just have like a gray complexion that's like
That's what I think.
rocky.
Yeah.
I don't know.
But
You
that's
got,
not
like,
how
really-
Dartha knows
that's
it.
kinda-
You're like 10% rock.
Durable skin.
Well, because I'm like, let me get the. I'm
Make your
pretty sure it's
Constitution
just
saving
like,
throw, Edmund.
I'm pretty sure it's just like a skin color thing, largely.
I'm sure it's a Google search away.
Is that hot? No, I say no.
Or you can decide however you imagine it in your head. How you want it.
17.
17. You drink this, and you. I don't know if Edmay's ever also sat down and had a drink. I don't think she has.
It was always beneath me.
You may have in your former life, but you don't remember your former life.
I
So to you, this is your first drink ever.
Watching
and
you guys in these pubs, I'm like,
You're watching him.
Presence.
You can already tell that his attitude and his kind of way he's acting has changed. But to you, this drink is like water. It didn't really do much to you.
I'm now really looking down on you.
The next place. The next place tastes so much better. It's probably the exact same stuff, but it's better. It's absolutely
Yeah,
better.
it's the exact same stuff.
It's,
So,
but the atmosphere.
There's like
is
one
better.
brewery in town. Sell the same shit to both
according
places.
to the
Different names.
According
Yeah.
to the Forgotten Realms wiki, Genasi are not so technically speaking a different species, but they are just humans that have Genasi or genies or jinn in their lineage.
Gotcha.
So physically, I'm human.
Mentally,
Magically, less so, but physically,
But
Physically, I'm a human.
good to know. Good to know.
yeah.
But spiritually,
So he would
I'm
not be pooping rocks
Spiritually,
and gravel.
yeah.
He would be
Damn it.
pooping poop.
Damn it.
aw,
I just
That
have
was such
really
a funny
lumpy
trope,
shit.
honestly.
Yeah, really lumpy. Like it looks like there's rocks in it.
you're
Rabbit.
just
Really
really constipated.
constipated.
Deer shits.
Deer
I
shits.
just do not drink enough water.
Dehydrated as
You'd be like,
hell.
water Genasi are bitch. I don't drink that shit.
But do you leave this bar? Do you stay at this bar? It is only like 5:30, so it's pretty early in the day. There's not like a huge party happening in here, especially now that Voshka's left. Like
Yeah,
it's
but there's
quieted
like some
quite a bit.
dinner.
Yeah, you could order dinner.
Is
Yeah.
the dinner better here or at the Allengale?
So you look at the dinner, and it is one item.
Slop.
It is rations.
Fuck yeah.
And you look around and you see a lot of people eating these like metal tin ration cans that you recall buying in bulk from Zephyrus,
Doritos.
the devil tradesman. But you guys would recall that there were supposedly
enough.
human remains inside of these
Oh,
food
yeah.
canisters.
I
Just
forgot
like a
about
small quantity because this food was meant for devils.
Did I tell my
You didn't tell anyone in the town.
Did I tell my family not to eat this shit?
I don't think you did. I think you just kind of like you guys just kept it a secret to the party because the people needed food, and so this is the food they've been
I was
eating.
gonna say I wouldn't know. This.
You guys got them like 3 months supply. Like it was a huge
Yeah,
shipment
that's
because the
true.
guy didn't want to sell to the devils anymore because he was afraid they would raid him.
They would what him?
Raid him because they were just like shooting down zeppelins and taking their shit. So he was like, I don't want to go near there. I'll sell my shit
Fuck
to you.
those guys.
Genuinely heard something else.
No, I know.
I may have said something else. I
No,
told
no,
you.
no. You said it right. Yeah,
You said it right. Veronica just has a terrible, twisted mind.
I forgot about this. We've done some bad things. I don't know if we should keep coming back here.
Anyway, I asked because I don't know any of this, so I just be like, "Can we get some of that food? I feel like I need to."
Which,
There's food at home.
There's food at home.
Yeah, like
Okay.
as you're looking around and like this memory's like coming back to you of what this food is, like it's just hitting you as you're watching people just like scarfing down, like seeing the food in their mouth. Like it's almost like you're
Malachi, I
zooming
really
in
want
on
some
it,
of
like
that ale.
"Ooh."
I really want some of that ale.
She took my other one.
I took
It's
that.
a pitcher.
I downed it.
Yeah, I took the. I
You
did-
downed it?
Yeah.
I
She
downed
did.
the first
God. All right. Well,
I
we're
wasn't
telling
going
your-
to, but then DM said I did. So.
Let's go. We're going to the Allengale.
No, DM,
Okay.
real quick. Which would I? Since I'm basically native here, I'm not, but I am, but I'm not, but I am.
No, you're not.
Well, I am.
Technically, you're like the long
Technically,
lost
you.
princess of this
Technically,
place.
you are.
This is
Oakheart.
my
This is
land.
technically like her place.
You're native like New Jersey is.
It's just like everyone forgot.
Sure.
Well,
Joyce.
not right now, because
Joyce.
remember that you're the
Yeah, sure.
Anyways,
You're
would I
fucking
know
Amaranth.
which
Amarantha.
which of these pubs the council would be most likely to go to when they get off work?
Probably the one you're in,
I would like to stay here.
especially if you're looking for Kale.
Kale would go here.
Kale would absolutely go
I'm
here.
staying here. You
I'm
guys
not
can go.
surprised that, I'm surprised that Kale doesn't have like a little secret wine cellar or something.
Maybe you
He's
guys
just
do
got his
recall like
private tasting.
this bar was for like the city guard and stuff
Uh-huh.
like that, and you guys do recall when the revolution was happening, there was some sleazy stuff happening in the back.
I do recall.
Yeah.
And so this place had like a bad reputation on it because of that. And so a lot of the more like the people who benefited from the old society tend to go here still because this was their spot. Where the people who kind of took over, the revolutionaries, go to the Ale and Gal. So,
Yeah.
you know, your father, Juro, all of them.
Yeah.
Not that Juro goes to the pub, she does not, but
Nah, she don't.
Uh-uh.
I am sure they tried to invite her out. Like
I'm sure
once,
they
and she's
tried,
like,
but she's
oh, I will.
I
go."
have sermons to give.
No, I'm okay.
She's loving her life now. Like your mother was always somewhat depressed growing up, and now the few times you've seen her,
Too
like
real.
she's like glowing because she's able to practice what she loves
This
Good
is
for
her
her.
So
main
she
character
is-
moment, actually.
in
for
in
her.
it, you know.
I
in it to
love,
win
I
it.
love my mom,
I love my mom.
real and
Oh,
fake.
Mom!
My mom. My mom.
Anyways, guys, I'm gonna stay here. You guys can go to the Alien Gale, but I'm gonna stay here. I like this one better.
Okay. Remember when you tried to hit on Kale that you're a different person this time?
I'm not gonna hit on him, and I know I'm a different person.
Why would you hit on him?
One, because he's a bad person, and I get to toy with his emotions.
Oh, you're just fucking with him.
Yeah, the last one I made him like really get into her, and then I killed her off.
He didn't sound too into her.
Yeah, it was
Are you
weird.
gonna keep doing this? You can't keep killing them. You know that, right?
Yeah, this is.
And at some point,
I think he's gonna get
like,
less and less detached every time.
You can't just like
Isn't
keep
that the
doing
point?
this.
I have a different trope for this one.
She's ruining him in the long run because then he's gonna have
She's
attachment
making him more
issues.
resistant. In a
He's
way.
gonna have attachment issues
I'm
and he's
building
gonna
a
be
monster.
super closed off.
This one can't die, okay? This one cannot
This
die.
one's not gonna
immediately.
die. This one is going to be an enemies to lovers situation, but then to enemies again.
So you have to.
Those books, you gotta stop reading those books.
Never.
But
No,
you guys
I literally can't stop.
pack
till
up
they're started.
and you head
Life
to
is worth
the Alien
living.
Gal. You guys head over there. It's pretty much on the outskirts of town, so it's a bit of a walk.
For those of you at home, it's right here.
He's somewhat tipsy, so he's kind of waddling a little bit, especially being that he's never drank before. Like he's especially standing up, you're kind of like whoa.
Yeah.
So he's waddling, but you guys are still making speed. He's not holding you back by any means. But
Well,
Ooh,
I mean,
I see
house
something out of
definitely
the
had
corner of
some
my
empty
eye, and I was like, "Ooh,
rooms,
can we go
so-
look at that?"
Sure.
I just start walking.
what
that
is
way.
it? Whoa, whoa, whoa!
I just start walking away.
Oh no, he's
Wait,
he's run
no.
away drunk.
No! I'm not letting you
Runaway drunk is the worst kind of drunk.
More ale, and is there might be some music in here.
that's true.
There are musicians that come and play.
All right. Okay. We can do that.
Unlike
first.
Oswin though.
I know.
But you guys go there, and you do hear. Well,
Is there someone on a fiddle?
there's probably not music yet. That comes like after the work shift. is over.
Close.
So it's about 6 p.m.
Darla, I thought you said there was gonna be music.
now. So people are probably like, you're just starting to notice as you're walking that direction that people are leaving the transit center. Like there's suddenly a big crowd coming from the center of the city as they all
What
appear.
time does
Wait.
council get off?
We
Council
watched
meets when it
Council
needs
get
to,
off.
and they just do their own stuff.
Yeah, they're kind of on their own shift.
And what time does council get off?
Yeah.
About 5
Um,
minutes after.
So you're sitting there in the bar,
Maybe Kale.
just kind of like looking along the way, and he's gonna
Feels awful.
seemingly in there for a while. But you guys get to the bar, and it is kind of quiet. There's a few people sitting down, but as you're there, do you get a drink before the crowd kicks in? Do you get like a
Yes.
good table?
I
Like
immediately
Yes.
got it to the barman. Is it a barman or a barwoman?
I go up to him.
this is also a man.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'm just asking because I would definitely say barwoman.
for sure.
Barman, hello. My name is Malachi.
Oh, hey,
What
Malachi.
happened to Bar West?
I seen you
forgot
came in with Dartha.
I did
forgot
come
my
in with
old
Darth.
boss's
Drinks
name.
on the house.
Thank you.
And he kind of waves, hello,
That's a terrible
Dartha.
idea.
I come up. I like hug him behind the bar.
slammed
He's like
you
a
a hug
second
back.
dad. You know.
Is this
How's-
a pitcher
how's
or is
it
this
there?
like pint?
Pint.
We're doing pint here?
Yeah.
I slammed the pint.
All right.
You open
Wow,
that throat.
fast drinker, Constitution saving throw.
Yeah.
He fills you up another. Slow it down a little bit. Don't run me dry now.
I just wanted to see what it tasted like.
You know,
All
the
good.
faster
I'm
you
just
drink
messing
your
with you, kid.
alcohol,
He kind of pats your shoulder.
the more drunk
10.
you get. So I
10?
feel like
Oh,
these rolls should be a disadvantage.
But I'm also
a rock.
I'm also a rock.
probably from now
I
on
thought
they're at
we went
disadvantage
over
because he just rolled a 10.
physically, he is
So
not.
you throw it back and you come back and the world is immediately more dizzy.
I just like,
Like you're,
Oh
"Ooh."
shit.
And he puts the third one on the table and he looks at your eyes. And he kind of pulls it back. Just give you a second to catch up.
okay.
And he sets it down on the counter. So, how have you been, Dartha?
It's been quite a journey, quite an intense journey for sure.
Yeah.
Much needed respite back here just for a little while. We'll probably be leaving in the morning again.
We miss your steady hands here.
I know,
Oh, yeah.
I know. I miss it. It's back when the world was small, right?
The world was much smaller.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It was indeed. I slip him. Now, I know he says drinks on the house. I'm also going to slip him like 3 gold.
Oh,
So,
yeah. Are you sure?
Big spender.
Thank you, Dartha. And he puts it in his little pouch.
That being said, I want a pitcher.
Yeah, he pours you a pitcher, hands it to you, and the drink that he poured him. Well, enjoy your stay. The music should be starting soon once the crowd starts rolling in. They don't like to perform before then.
Malachite, we went to the three lions.
Oh yeah?
No.
Not the vibe.
No.
Never was.
So
never will be.
I'm hoping for quite the lively night here.
Well, hopefully it arrives tonight. Can't promise it, but I'll try. I'll throw a few extra free drinks out just to get the crowd up there.
All right. Yeah, let's get a good table.
Nice guy.
And every day he's got his starling person. And
I know. I mean, I worked there for years.
You did?
From the time I was a kid. Oh,
Mhm.
yeah.
Leader of the rebellion.
Oh my
I'm not the
God.
leader, okay?
Essentially.
I was the leader's daughter.
Hey, DM.
Yeah.
Malket's gonna pull a duck and run.
A duck and run? You're just going to sprint it out the door?
Whoa,
Well, not
whoa.
not like
No, no,
sprint out
no.
the door, but like I'm going to I'm
Perception
passing without a
check.
trace and blending into the crowd.
Okay.
And I'm staying in the bar, but I want
Make a
Dartha,
stealth
I
check.
want Dartha to lose
At
me.
disadvantage because
Why
you're drunk.
disadvantage?
Because you're drunk.
Because you think
Well-
you're stealthy. You think
But you
But
still
it's a
get
plus
your,
ten.
you still get your plus 10.
a trace.
But
You
it's a
do
plus
get your
10.
plus 10.
But I also rolled a nat one.
you try.
No.
So
So you're
drop
sitting
your
there at the
beer?
bar.
You drop your ale.
So you're both sitting there at the bar, and he's
Just
quietly
paused.
just like sitting there staring at the table while you're conversating.
Mhm.
And all of a sudden, he turns around, books it, and immediately you like bump into someone who is standing there with their drink, and you bump into them, and they throw their drink on the ground, and they look at you, and you just kind of you already finished your drink, so you didn't have one, but he looks at you and he's like, "What the fuck, man?"
Sorry, man. Dartha said free drinks.
He looks at where you're pointing. Oh, is he with you?
Unfortunately so.
And he kind
I'm
of gives you a
so
light
sorry.
pat on the face. Be careful where you're walking, bud.
I like give him a silver. I'm like, sorry, replace this.
He takes the
We're
silver
good.
and he goes right to the bar.
Okay.
Drink, please.
I walk up to Malachite. How tall are you, Malachite?
6'2".
So I'm like, I don't know. I think I made her like 5'9". So like I walk up to you. I'm not that much shorter than you. And I'm like, let's go sit down. Stop trying to duck out of here.
I wasn't leaving.
You're not.
Nope.
Well,
Make a deception check.
music should be starting.
Okay,
Do you
but
really
I
want to
wasn't
deceive me?
leaving. No,
It sure seemed like you were leaving.
Do you want that one at disadvantage?
Yeah, all these will be at
Okay, well, I
disadvantage.
can't imagine it's going to get much worse because I just rolled a 2.
Technically, charisma check should be at advantage because you're drunk. No, I'm just kidding.
Technically,
I disagree.
You've never drank in your life.
Maybe charisma.
No.
Maybe
Advantage after 1 drink, disadvantage after 3 drinks.
Yeah.
There you go.
Which is what
The
I
sweet
just did.
spot.
I feel like you had like 5
yeah.
drinks.
You just want a straight charisma?
Yeah.
No deception.
Yeah, it would be deception at disadvantage.
Oh, deception. 2.
2. Yeah, he's lying straight through his teeth. He was planning on booking it.
Damn, he's good.
Malachite, the music will be here soon. This is a new town. You've literally never been here. There are some threats that we literally just heard about. So take a fucking seat. Okay?
Mom voice.
We were just talking about people worshiping a different god than yours. Why is that a threat?
Because some people don't like this. Let's go take a seat in a nice booth before they're all taken.
Okay.
So you guys go
Is
get a
this
booth.
Like,
There's
I'm
plenty of-
imagining like the big circle booth.
The corner booth.
Like
Yeah, they have one of those. So you grab one,
I sit.
Those ones go crazy.
lay down on it for sure. It's a little bit further away from the stage, but you manage to grab it still. But you guys sit there. You probably drinking out of your pitcher. How many more drinks do you guys have?
How many more drinks will we do?
I'll say the people are starting to pour in, and it's starting to get a little more lively.
Dartha, can I have another pitcher?
And after about an hour of being
Picture.
there, a musician comes in with like 2 other people. There's like a female vocalist, and then there's some guy on like what is some kind of makeshift
On the
drum.
sticks.
Well, they probably don't let
Got
my.
spoons.
Ideally,
Yeah.
they don't let my like pitcher empty. As soon as it empties.
Yeah. There's definitely waitresses going around filling up drinks, and they always stop off, drop one off at your table, take the cup.
Every time one stops by, I say, "Hello, my name's Malachi." Nice to meet you."
Yes, that's exactly
Even
right.
when it's they come back, it's the same person.
Yeah, but
He's drunk enough that he
Yeah.
thinks they're the same. They're new people.
Yeah.
Okay.
But you guys drink there for a little
Yeah.
while. What is Edme doing? Oh yeah, you're waiting for Kale.
Well, no, I'm just drinking at the
You're
bar.
just drinking at the bar.
So I got a second drink,
She's not waiting for Kale.
and I'm sitting at the bar by myself.
Not
Just
Okay. So we'll go
nursing
over to the
my-
farm, where you arrive with Vashka in arms.
In arms.
By the time you get there, especially carrying him, it's like 15-30 minute walk.
Can't be that heavy. His bones are hollow.
He's light, but it's still like you're being careful. He's probably
Fair.
asleep as you've essentially been rocking him.
Oh.
Oh yeah, because you're walking like step to step.
Yeah.
He is freaking out.
So
I
he's
make
just
sure. I make
You
sure.
see his
His,
long, like vulture neck, just like.
I make sure his neck
dangling.
is like sideways,
Okay.
so he doesn't choke on his own vomit.
Fair. But yeah, he's asleep by the time you get
Very
there.
considerate.
The sun is especially with the dark clouds on the horizon and the mountain range, it's probably getting pretty dark.
Yeah.
So you drop him off in the barn, you drop him off
Yeah.
in your old cot. What do you?
I go. Knock on the door somehow.
Yeah, just with your elbow or
Yeah.
something. And your sister opens it. I forget her name.
Sister Golden Hair.
But your sister opens it and she says, "Oh, hey, Oren. Long time no see. It's been a few weeks."
Hey, little sis, how you doing?
"I'm doing all right. How about yourself? Who's this bird fella you got here?"
This is Vashka. He snuck off into the pub, and I didn't realize.
Laria.
Laria.
Yeah.
That's your name.
That's my name. My name's Laurie. Oh, come in.
I come in. I look for. I'm sure I have some kind of padded seat or something.
Yeah,
Perhaps
yeah,
a
you
large
probably have one.
cushion.
Yeah.
Even.
You find like a nice little chair in the corner with a cushion on it, and you set him down in there, and he chilly, and he's just sound asleep. And you see your sister's kind of like cooking up some
Chili.
of the rations in like a little pan, warming it up on the stove. Do you want some?
No, I ate before I got here.
Okay.
Actually, you want me to make something?
Oh sure. I've
sure.
been cooking for a few weeks. I wouldn't mind a little break.
I'm sure you're tired of these rations.
Oh yeah, it's the same thing every day. It's so boring. But
What's she gonna do with the food
better
she's
than
already
nothing.
cooking? Just throw it out? Put it in the fridge?
Put it in the salt barrel.
she goes and sits down at the table, just kind of letting you do your thing. What do you cook your sister?
I don't even know what I have.
Jerky to human flesh.
I have some weed apparently.
Cook's
I just wrote down
weed.
some weed.
Well, you decide to cook. We'll go over to Edme.
I'll probably just pull out one of those cans of chili
Okay. Chili, warm it up.
for the meantime. Yeah, because I have some very
chili.
incomplete ingredients
Sure.
right now. So I found these in a building outside.
Well,
of
they're
town.
technically in the bag of holding. So you wouldn't have the chili on you.
That darn bag of
Fucking
holding.
Sigurd, bro.
Yeah, Sigurd would have it. Who's at the temple?
Or
He's
you
at the
stay
temple. Yeah, no one ever pulled him away from it.
He's
So
praying.
He would probably come back because, like, I mean, that's where he goes. Like, because he lived on the farm too.
he did live on the farm, but he wasn't like necessarily close with the family too much. He was mostly just
Well,
kind
I
of
feel
close with
like if
Oren.
he was gonna look for
He also has his own family in town, so he might go check in on
Also
his
true.
sisters.
Damn it.
Nah, he doesn't care about them.
No, well, you're probably right. From the way Corey be talking sometimes.
Yeah.
No, I always get the vibe
He's
that
like,
he
fuck
does
this
care
town, I
about
never
his
want to come
sister.
back. He be saying that all the time.
No, that's true. No, that's true. I forgot about that.
Out.
Actually, it seems that Sigurd has my ingredients. So
Oh, that's unfortunate.
I guess we're eating.
Well, I guess we're
human.
having the rations then.
Yep.
She goes back, finishes warming it up. Only takes a little bit of time.
You're gonna have to pray extra tomorrow.
She makes two
Your
plates,
soul
sets
is corrupted.
on other side of the table. She starts.
So,
Tell me about your travels.
Where's Dad and Kane at?
Well, they hit the town for something. I don't remember what, but they're not here right now currently.
Oh, okay. They're not going to be back for dinner.
They'll probably be back soon.
Okay, all right. The travels, they've been all right. A lot of weird shit out there.
Oh, I imagine.
Nothing is the same as here. I know nothing.
Sounds like a confusing world then.
Yeah, they have cities with buildings 10 times as big as our house, 10 times as big as the church.
That's hard to imagine.
They have these intricate road systems with black tar something. I don't
Heroin.
know. When I know, yeah, black tar heroin.
Wow.
They have these roads made of like sheet rock.
Crazy.
I feel like you guys would know.
I would love to see one day. It's hard to even imagine that.
What's tar even made out of?
And wagons with no horse.
Wagons with no horse.
They're made out of other shiny rocks.
And?
What is this crazy world out there?
Like,
I don't
tar
know.
is naturally occurring.
It's pretty scary out there. So I'm glad that you're all
Your
safe.
food's getting cold, Oren.
Oh yeah, you know I
Not hungry?
no.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll save it for father.
Yeah.
She pulls it to the side.
Yeah.
Puts like a little lid thing over it.
Derived from.
Fuck, man.
And we'll go over to Edmund now while you
Clearly.
conversate with your sister. I love making these fucking dilemmas for you
I want
guys.
to die. Actually, I can never show my face.
I
in this
always
town
feel
ever
like we do
again.
just like a little bit of a bad job.
Oh,
This one was unavoidable.
It's a jaded world. It's
unfortunately.
not supposed to be all black and white.
Yeah. Survival of
Actually-
the
Yeah.
who can stomach the most.
You know what?
Yeah.
I've had a second thought on
Oh.
how I'm going to handle this.
Okay.
I need to put the world on my shoulders on this one. I'm like, oh, I haven't tried the rations yet. I'll try it before you put it away.
Oh. She takes the lid off and passes the plate to you with the fork on it. Go ahead. I mean, it's all we've been eating. It's passable. It's not amazing. Definitely not as good as your traditional cooking.
I take my fork and I stab it into a chunk.
It's definitely kind of like a rice with like bits of meat in it. So it's not like there's not like big chunks to take. It's a lot of like
ground.
Yeah,
I was
it's very
picturing,
kinda
like a
ground-esque.
Salisbury steak.
Yeah. Oh, it's not that. No.
Okay, good. We're
I,
talking like
It's like a big
beef
canteen
stew.
of like rice and meat.
Yeah, I take a scoop
Taco bowl.
and I look at it.
You see the few little pieces of meat sticking out of between the rice. Just kind of sitting there glistening. It's not bad. Salty. Definitely full of preservatives, so it has that kind of taste to it, but
MSG.
yeah. But the meat doesn't taste
That's
awful.
It's not as bad as I thought.
Yeah. Definitely gets us through the day. Do you continue eating or do you just take the bite?
No, I just take the bite.
Okay, and then push it to the side.
Or
just let it sit
I'll put
there.
it away.
All right.
Put it back in the pan.
And then you and your sister talk for a while.
Yeah.
And we'll go to Edme. We'll say it's pushing 8 p.m. And you're just kind of sitting at one of the outside tables with a drink.
I'm nursing my beer. But
Nursing
I'm
your
drinking.
beer, keeping an eye on the council doors, waiting for a certain blonde man probably to come out.
Of the
I've been
closet,
drinking this whole
yeah.
time though.
And you see the door open.
Okay. Well,
And you look, and there's no one coming out, and then your eyes shift down, and you see Luigi opening the door, walking out, half the stature of a normal man.
Damn, okay.
And he kind of like comes out, and he's like, and he sees the pub, and he starts walking over across the street.
Like
Didn't
he
take
doesn't
much
come to the
convincing.
alien golf.
he's so
That's
cute.
some BS. That is some BS.
You know
So
what?
short
That's
walk.
true. He would go to there. So he looks around,
Maybe
and he looks at
the
the 3 lions, and he's like,
I
a
hate
drink
this place.
sounds good right now. And then he turns and he walks down the street.
But a good drink sounds better.
And so you got excited for a minute, and then you're back to nursing the drink.
I'm not just nursing. I'm drinking.
How many drinks have you? Because it's been like 2 hours.
Okay,
Pushing
so
3.
I've had 3 pints.
Okay, make 2 more Constitution saving throws for me, so we can see how drunk you are if he ever arrives.
One.
What you do doesn't take concentration, does it?
No, disguise self is not concentration.
Unnatural 20.
Okay.
Didn't you say that?
Sobering up a little bit.
9.
So it's like Majora's Mask.
Sloshed
Yeah,
a
it
little
was
bit.
like- it's like
You
a
started sobering up in the
specific
middle,
thing.
and then that something about that third drink just got you, and so now you're pretty drunk. You're not sloshed. You're conscious. You're not blackout,
Okay.
but you're pretty drunk. And at that point, the door opens again, like probably 15 minutes after the door opened for Luigi, and you see a tall, thin, blonde man that you recognize as Kale come out with like some kind of like clipboard almost, like some kind of board that he has a bunch of papers on, and he's writing as he's walking out, and he's kind of like looking around, and he looks at the pub, and then he starts walking across the street, writing still.
He's coming to do a health inspection.
God, it's the worst.
Alright, assholes. Show me the roaches.
Show me the kitchen, ass.
It takes him a minute to get across the street. He kind of like keeps looking up, stopping for the crowds that are going through, as there are now drunk crowds going through the street to some extent. And eventually he makes his way over. He opens the door, and when he comes in, he closes his binder, and he kind of puts it to his side, and he starts looking around for an open table.
Work-life balance. Wouldn't expect that from him.
I'm sitting at the bar and I'm just.
So you're at the bar now?
I've been at the bar.
Okay, so
I literally said that.
okay.
No.
So you're at the bar. And he's gonna get a booth.
Cool.
You can take a booth. So he sees an open spot at the booth, a completely empty booth, and he goes over there and he sits down and he just kind of like.
Oh God, he doesn't
And
go
you
up
see
and get his own drink. He's
one of the
naps.
waitresses looks at him and makes her way over there.
Of course he does.
Well, I can't approach him.
Snaps.
And she kind of leans in and he tells her the order, and then you see he hands her like some money. Like you can't really tell because it's like across the bar. And she walks off. And yeah, so what is Edmay doing?
Edmund
Edmund's
knows
not.
what she's doing.
Does she?
He opens up the binder and he starts just kind of like hand on his head, just writing stuff.
Where is the booth, like, in vicinity? Okay, so I'm at the bar, right?
Yeah,
And he's at a booth, right?
yeah.
Is there, like...
There's like a whole room of tables between you and him. He's kind of like... So imagine the bar is kind of like in the middle back wall. This would probably be in the middle left
Bless
wall.
you.
The booth. Bless you.
Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna walk past him, but act like I'm just literally just walking past him, like trying to go somewhere
Okay.
with my drink, and I'm drunk,
Okay.
and I'm gonna spill it.
On the binder, dude?
On the binder.
Oh!
Make a dex. Okay, so this is your accuracy for your spill. You're drunk, so you could totally throw it in a different direction. Make a dexterity check at disadvantage.
Yes.
And then I need,
Sleight of hand.
after that, probably a performance check to play off.
Oh, shit.
Oh shit, that was
So
totally an
clumsy.
accident. I just drunk.
I get to roll extra for performance.
Oh, wait. Yeah.
All these are at disadvantage.
Okay, but I still get extra. For
Yeah,
it.
you do.
Okay, so for dexterity, I got an 8.
Nice,
An 8.
okay.
Okay.
Not great.
And then performance at disadvantage. Max plus 7.
I want you to act out.
Holy! I spit
Okay.
everywhere. I got a natural 20, and I have plus 7, and then I get to roll a d4, but
At
I'm not
disadvantage?
At disadvantage, you
I-
got a nat 20. You
Oh,
rolled
fuck.
2 nat 20s.
You're right. Disadvantage, I got a 16 plus 7,
Oh, okay.
and then we roll 4. Yeah, not 20 wasted. Wait, okay, so 9, so 25.
All right.
I play that off real cool.
Yeah.
But where do I spill it?
What?
Definitely
yes.
not
Honest
I want to
people.
hear what you say to play this off.
No!
Yes.
Because the person playing me didn't roll that.
What? Wittily did.
Your character.
The sixth
Were you gonna
dimensional
say
hyper
charisma
demon has.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
I'm not a
controlled
Riz
you.
master. I don't take
Yet.
Sky Rizzy
Yet.
medication.
It's for psoriasis.
Every time it comes on, Kyle and I are like, you got that Sky Riz.
For real.
And I think about it all the time. Sky Rizzy master.
Man, I wish I had
Why
prepared
they
for
name it
bar
that?
ambience.
I'm theorizing a commercial where they use hot to go, but for Ozempic. OZEMPIC.
You didn't just come up with that.
I did actually just now in
Dead
my head.
ass?
Yes.
That's good. That was good. That was like a TikTok.
I do not think that she will allow that.
No, she probably wouldn't ever allow her work to be used in an Ozempic commercial, but you know.
There was
Maybe for the bitch you might.
I don't think she's too part of the bit as
There was
am
a
I.
song. I mean, they use like just part of a beat, but I don't know. There has been some.
Ozempic.
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 So you come walking down the thing, acting like a ditz, and then you throw the drink on accident, and you throw it on him, on his person. A little bit gets on the binder, but most of it just right on his chest.
Enemies.
Oh no! Yeah,
Enemies to lover.
you
has
play it off.
commenced.
You play it off like a champ. How do you play it off to him as he's sitting there like, and he looks at you? What do you say?
I'm
Are
doing
you gonna be,
enemies
like,
to lovers.
frazzled?
And so
Oh.
I'm gonna start out kind of nice, but then he's gonna be a dick, and so then I'm gonna be a dick. Be like, oh my god, I'm so sorry. That was dead ass an accident.
You fucking should be. And he looks at the papers, more
Why are you
worried about
so
the papers than
High
himself.
and mighty, Your Majesty.
I've been working on these papers for days. He
Really
luckily
not long enough.
he takes one of the napkins and he pats down one of the papers. Fucking bitch.
You're a fucking bitch. I bet your mom's disappointed in you.
Who the fuck even are you? Aren't you supposed to be with your little friends? Go fuck around with them.
At least I have friends. Look at you doing homework at the
Enemies to enemies immediately.
Enemies to lovers to enemies. Trust the process. I'm doing it the right way.
He kind of was just like looking around at the crowd, seeing their reaction, and they're all just kind of like, because they all hate Kale. So they're all kind of laughing
we
at
can't all
it.
hate Kale. I mean, he got
Has his
some
drink
votes.
been delivered yet?
It's as you're kind of sitting there and you guys are fighting, a woman comes around the waitress with a glass of red wine.
For him?
Yeah.
And then he
And she sets it down on the table for him.
and then he calls me a fucking bitch, so I swipe that drink towards him.
Edmund's about to get arrested.
So you
I think, actually.
hit it towards him. Make a dexterity check at disadvantage.
I feel like this anger has sobered me up a little bit.
No.
That's valid though.
Do you think he'd try to catch it?
I mean, it's a glass. I
That
don't-
sucks, boss.
And he's sitting at a table and she's slapping it right in front of him, so it's like
I got that one.
natural. One.
But yeah, so exactly that actually.
I got
He
a funny
catches-
alternative DM.
What?
But yeah,
Miss the glass, just hit him in the face.
yes,
No, I agree with that. Yeah.
I
that's a
do
good one.
too.
So you go to hit the glass, and because you're drunk, you just kind of whiff and you go up too much, and you slap him across the face.
He
and,
called me a bitch.
and he's like, and he looks at you and the waitress,
Who's the bitch now?
and he stands
Virgin.
up.
I walk away.
Virgin.
You stomp off as he stands up. You're gonna just leave.
He
Yeah.
stands up, guards, and you hear some seats scoop back.
You're gonna have to.
Give me a second.
You're gonna have to
Okay.
poop out of there.
I got a new sheet. I gotta.
You gotta find it.
As guards
Oh
start
damn!
approaching.
I should have used my lucky. Would I have been able to use my lucky?
You would have.
Yeah.
You would have been able to.
Well, I just got it. Literally just now.
I'll let you
No.
during
I
that.
like where it's gone.
Okay.
Too late.
All right. I tried being. You can't say I'm not a kind DM.
Yeah, but give me a
Write this
second.
shit.
Give me a second.
She
Okay.
So I
doesn't
can
want the
figure out my
girlfriend
next.
privilege.
I was
No,
about
she
to say
doesn't.
she can just misty step out
This
of
is
jail.
exactly
and then
how
I
it would
forgot
go
that she doesn't
in
have
an
misty
enemies
She
to
does now.
lover.
Oh,
Him
doesn't
trying to get me arrested, calling me a bitch, me smacking him in the face. This is exactly how it goes. Okay,
All right. All right.
so give me a second.
me being dragged off by the guards, and then as I come out the door, Kayla's, wait, guards, leave her. I think I have fallen madly in love.
She's
No,
not
no,
worth
no.
my time.
We gotta
She's
get,
not
like,
worth your time.
200 pages more in of
You know,
enemies
yeah,
before we
this
can
is
get
gonna
to
take a
lovers.
while.
You have to
It's gonna take
stare.
a
It's not a quick flip.
Jesus.
No, as long as you say the words, I stare back at him with a rebelliant glint in my eyes.
That'll get him.
That will
Point
absolutely
the
get
mic
him.
towards you more.
Me?
No.
This one?
Yeah, point it more towards you.
Pointed at your mouth.
like that.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
It comes out the top.
Gotcha.
I know something that comes out the
I'm
top.
gonna use,
Yeah, you do.
Am I right, fellas?
I'm gonna use my slip into shadow. Wait. What's the penalty for slapping someone?
Jail.
I mean,
Is it jail or is it death?
Jail.
Probably
it's
jail.
not death.
Before,
Shouldn't be
Before
death.
it probably
in
would've
old
been death.
society, it definitely was death, but now
mean,
it's probably
you're probably
jail.
just lock
You're
you up
literally
for the
brand
night.
new here. You are new.
No, I'm gonna let them arrest me.
All right, the guards
You're
come
gonna
up,
let-
and one of them pulls out some shackles, and you let them.
They're probably just gonna like put you in the drug
She
tank.
likes the handcuffs.
I'm gonna look at him and be like, at least I'm not a little bitch.
Guards
A lot of the
kill
bar
her.
laughs, but
Not the bar laughing.
they escort you
I
out,
feel bad. We're like bullying.
and Kale basically like kind of
You're
Yeah.
bullying.
rubbing his face a little bit. He follows you out.
This is the second person you're gonna bully on a grand scale. It's kind of impressive, actually.
With his glass of wine, he stands in front of the bar, arms crossed,
It's
with it like this,
crazy.
as you're literally being dragged down the street by the
Ooh, a little
guards.
sass on it.
I'm swaying my hips as I walk out.
You're not being walked; you're being
No.
dragged.
I'm being dragged.
they're
I'm
walking-
going willingly.
They're walking
Feels
faster than
spicy.
you, and so your feet are kind of dragging as they're holding because there's two guards. They got you in the middle between
No,
them.
no. I'm walking.
Okay, you're having a hard time keeping up with their step a little
I'm
bit.
taking
but-
long, fast steps.
Big step up.
There's
especially being drunk, you're kind of like falling occasionally.
I
and
feel like this has sobered me up a little bit.
it did not.
Like,
Okay, logistically, it would.
Logistically,
I've gotten angry while drunk many
Okay.
times, and it always sobers me up. I
Yeah,
don't
but
know
then
what
when
it-
you calm down, you're like,
yep.
Yeah, and then you
After
pass out.
2
Dude,
minutes
it's
of
the
being walked
adrenaline
down
that
the
sobers
street,
you.
right.
you end up at
I'm real.
their jail system, their jail. And so they throw you in. This is the exact same cell that Sigurd, Corey's character, once sat in
Oh my god.
for
I
killing
know,
two
I
people in the
visited
exact
him.
same bar.
I know. I've
Honestly,
visited
why
him.
don't they close this place down? Really?
Yeah, it seems to be a bad omen. But
only
you
one
arrive
person.
there and they lock the door and they say, we'll talk to you in the morning.
And I say, okay, and I got a little smirk, and I sit back, and I'm like, exactly to plan.
And the two guards leave. And there's one guy still present there who was sitting at like a desk when you were brought in.
Is he
And
hot?
no, he's pretty ugly.
Is he funny?
He's got warts all
Yeah, he
over
kind of
his
like
face.
he shouts from his chair back into the cell area. You need anything? You need any water?
Yeah, a glass of water, please.
Okay.
Let's do that, man.
And you say that and you don't hear any movement for like 5 minutes. And then like 5 minutes later, you hear the chair scoot back. And after like a minute, he comes by with like a small like bucket of water with a ladle. Come to the gate.
I go up there and I sniff the water, make sure it's not like poison or anything, or like
It's
drugged
it's water. It's water from the lake.
from the lake.
Yeah.
All right.
Here.
What's your name?
Dale.
Nice to meet you, Dale. I'm Amarantha.
Nice to meet you, Amarantha. You are you're pretty.
Thank you.
And he
pretty too,
gives you
Dale.
more water. Are you hungry?
Maybe. What you got?
We got some rations.
I'm okay.
No thanks.
Wait a minute. I've never ate before in this body, not since I've died and come back.
Are you gonna leave already?
I actually don't have to eat
You don't have to.
ever or drink.
Oh, okay. Well,
Makes me
enjoy your
sad.
stay. If
Thanks,
you need
Dale.
anything, I'll just be over there.
enjoy your stay. Have fun.
Yeah,
in
he
jail.
goes and he sits down.
I go lay
Oh.
back on the.
At which point
Like-
we'll go back to you two. The music is lively. The bar is thriving and popping. There's definitely drinks all around. There's people getting very drunk. What are you guys doing?
Is there some dancing going on?
There's definitely some
Oh
dancing
yeah,
going on.
I'm gonna show.
Hell yeah.
I'm gonna show Malachi how to dance.
No, I know how to
have-
dance.
But these dances.
But we-
Traditional.
These days.
I know the traditional dwarven dances of the mines. I'm gonna show them my dances.
Hell yeah, dude.
You know what? Actually,
Looks like
I do.
Earthbender's
I actually want to
earthbending.
get you on a table, and I want you to dance. You're gonna show us the dances, and we're all gonna do them.
It's just
We're gonna
Cotton
get
Eye
you up
Joe.
on the stage.
It's like the scene from the Avatar movie where there's like 8 dudes moving the one rock.
Oh no. I was thinking about in the animated one when Aang was pretending to be fire.
Oh, yeah.
No.
But you guys get up there and dance. I assume you've drinking a few more drinks.
Oh, yeah.
Do you want to
I'll
make some
another-
Constitution saving throws for the
Yeah.
amount? Just roll the amount in which you're drinking, I guess. How many cups are you guys drinking? It's pretty much endless right now for you guys.
I'm not.
Trace.
3? Gotcha.
I mean, but you were how many in already?
He was like
Trace. This
3
is
in. This is 6.
total.
6.
And these are
And
the
he's
best
pretty
rolls I've had.
drunk as it is.
Ugh. The lowest I have is 8.
What were the other 2?
17 and 20 dirty.
Okay, so you kind of sobered up a bit, and then the 8 really brought you back down. But you're not slosh like super fucked up, and you're
Damn.
kind of starting to get like that drunk fatigue, where like you had your big up being drunk, and you kind of came down. So now it's kind of like, ugh.
I think
just like
you can
dancing
drink
and
your way out of
I
this.
rolled
Okay.
I think I
an
need
11,
food.
a 9, and a 3.
11, a 9, and a 3.
Yeah.
Dartha has surpassed you in drunkenness. So as you're kind of coming
I
out of the
know.
drunkenness, she is full on in it. And you guys are
haven't
dancing.
eaten. Yeah, we're dancing.
Okay, make
We're
performance
absolutely
checks
dancing.
at disadvantage.
Am I drunk?
I'll give you a straight
I
roll.
was just like the team
Straight roll.
Snapchat.
You at disadvantage. You're gone.
I have
You're
a
super drunk right
plus
now.
0 anyway. So.
created a full message and I went to
16.
send it and realized it was to team
16?
Snapchat.
A 2.
Oh, 2?
A 2.
I had a 16.
I'm just
I
spinning.
didn't know that was.
You're pretty much just spinning, but occasionally you'll kind of stop and you'll look at him, and he's actually putting down some good moves.
All right,
He's laying it
all
down.
right.
You see some people are kind of like, whoa, the guy knows what's up.
Traditional dwarven dance, Cotton Eye Joe.
I can see that.
Makes sense. Makes
I
sense.
can. I can.
But the song, like there's the song, but I'm just like singing it in my head, keeping pace with the music. But it's Stone Eyed Jan.
Stone-eyed jam.
I'll come up with lyrics for it next time.
There you go.
That would have
I've been
matched
married
the
long time
purpose
ago.
of
Where
Cotton
you
Eye
from?
Joe.
Where do you
go?
go?
Where you come from?
Pebble,
Stone-eyed Jan?
pebble-eyed stands.
I'll make a. I'll write some lyrics for that.
But how late do you guys stay at the bar?
How late's the bar open?
Pretty
I would think I would be infatuated with the performer.
The female vocalist?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Infatuated.
I'll introduce you. Honestly, do I notice this? Do I pick up on like rosy
You're
cheeks?
you're
and-
very, very drunk. So
Yeah.
make an insight check at disadvantage.
That's okay. Let's see. Can I roll good for this one meaningless check?
Boy.
I literally can't. Insight though,
Yeah.
it's gonna be a 13. Is it
Um,
obvious enough with him being drunk? Do I notice him looking?
Are you being pretty obvious about it?
I don't think I'd be like
You super aware.
hiding or aware that I'm doing it.
Yeah, you probably pick it up a little bit. It's not like super heavy, but you notice it.
She's played at this bar before, right?
She has.
Oh yeah, I
Yeah.
know her.
Make a history check.
At disadvantage.
Yeah,
Do you remember?
at disadvantage.
Fuck, dude.
Everything's at disadvantage right now.
I'm never drinking again.
The following
Damn,
night.
it's really a natural 20 and a 5.
There you go.
So that's a 4.
4. You're looking at her and you're like,
Her name starts with an H, but it actually doesn't.
No, it
I'm
does not.
convinced her name starts with an H.
Helen. Henrietta.
Haley.
Ham.
Hoopla.
Holly.
Blah.
Ham.
Heather.
Ham is crazy.
Haneska.
Hannah.
Also, how many levels of
Haneska.
exhaustion do you guys
How
still
about
have?
I don't know.
Because you definitely didn't sleep off all your exhaustion, right?
I forgot about
I think I
was
had
not told
4.
I had any
Yeah, you
lost.
guys were up there in exhaustion.
So I'm gonna go to sleep in my jail cell.
I don't
Yeah.
have any. I don't
I had
have
one
any of
less than
mine.
her.
No.
Well, no.
Which technically you should
I
have
had
rolled,
4 because I
but you
had
passed
5
all of
and
them,
I
I
got
think.
one of them
Was-
went away.
No, 2 of them went away, right?
I
2
thought
levels
only
went
one of
away?
mine went
Yeah,
away.
I think 2 went, because you guys rested twice.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
So
Then I
that's
had
her.
But from your first
3,
dash, did
2.
you roll any exhaustion checks?
Yeah.
If you did- Okay.
Yeah.
So
I
I'm
did.
at 2 levels right now.
And I'm at
Um,
3.
Okay. So you're still coming
But
coming
do we
down.
just want to say I was at 2 since I wasn't here to roll 4?
Sure, we'll just say you're at 2.
You were at 5 actually.
So,
Yeah, you died.
Her
You
death is
died.
until 6.
Die. So
So you are exhausted. You are quite tired. Even though you're having fun dancing, it's like you wanted to take this moment because it's been a very long time since like you've had the moment to settle and celebrate. but you are exhausted. So there comes a point in the night where you're like,
I'm going back to my house. And since Malachite doesn't have anywhere to go, we have a spare room.
You know what? It's a good thing I got thrown in jail. I don't have a house.
You could have slept with old Oren.
I don't know.
That tent takes forever to set up too. We don't want to sleep in the tent. So we're gonna go back home. And it's not that far of a walk.
Oh, okay.
okay.
You guys
So
passed
you
the
start
jail on the way
walking him
there?
home.
But no funny business.
You stay at home with your sister, I assume,
Mm-hmm.
just shooting the shit until bedtimes. You fall asleep in a prison cell.
I mean, I guess I was waiting for my dad or my
It's pretty
mom
comfortable.
or my brother.
They come home,
Oh,
definitely. Your brother, I think, stays out and drinks for most of the night. But your father and your mother definitely come home.
Wait, which bar did he go to?
Probably the Ale and Gal.
Oh, nice. Okay.
That's the one he typically frequents when he
Okay,
goes
good.
out.
Good.
Good. Not that other trash.
I hope that Kayla has a bruise on his face.
It's
tomorrow.
just like double the walk to the
Maybe.
Illegal.
Is it dark outside?
It is dark
Gonna put
outside.
on
No,
It
it's
is-
technically. Oh yeah,
It's been a number of hours. It was 8 o'clock when that happened, so we'll probably say it's like 10-ish now.
Alright.
passed out in
when
jail.
when we're leaving the bar, I just cast light on my armor.
All right. So you do, and a lot of people are like, because magic isn't like it's not illegal here anymore.
Yeah.
But not a lot of people know magic, let alone use it openly on the street like that.
Sure.
And so when you're doing that, a lot of people are like, "What the fuck is even that?"
What the hell
And then
even
if I
is
see
that?
Dartha stumbling at all, I'm just gonna like tap her head.
For
and
sure.
give her guidance.
You definitely have to help
Oh.
her a few times.
Listen, we've got to make it 3 houses. This is the Ilingal. Okay, this is Dartha's house.
Oh, okay.
You're doxing yourself.
yeah.
Dartha's dogs now.
All right.
But you guys make your way to the house easy enough. You get there, and your dad is already asleep. Assumingly, the house is dark. But you have your own key.
I've snuck in drunk many of
Definitely,
times.
definitely.
Times.
Times.
And so I know, and like there's a creak in the door, and it's
Yeah.
like it's been a long time, but I've done this so many times that like I open it and I'm like, wait. What?
I cast silence.
Oh.
Okay. And I like fling the door open. I kick off my shoes,
Doesn't hear anything though.
Yeah.
and then I'm like,
I go to Dartha.
Vibrations still
What?
pass through walls though, right? Like a slamming of a door, you might feel that in a house, just like.
We might
Earthquake.
feel it.
Yeah, you
Yes.
feel
Slam
it.
it.
Yeah, I don't know.
But it's not the biggest deal.
what? I can't hear you. Just leave your shoes by the door, dude.
Well, you'd be in the silence
That-
too.
True.
I just see her take her shoes off, so I take my shoes off.
All right.
Okay. I don't know how far this silence. I'm trying to speak at least, but
It's 20-foot radius.
It's most of the house, probably.
Yeah.
yeah. I look into the spare bedroom, which I'm sure just like has like bare
The bare
sheets in it.
essentials. Yeah, it's like barely a bed there.
And I'm like,
Oh my god, a bed?
A bed.
It's just like, I wasn't expecting a bed. I just look at it and be like, why is it so soft?
But you get there. It is a nice, comfortable bed. You get comfortable in it. There are bunk beds on the vehicle, the giant machine. So you've been in beds before, especially in there. But this is definitely
Well, I'm
pretty
assuming the
comfortable.
ones in the... Like, in my head, I was imagining the ones in the vehicle to be like college dorm beds where they're like
Sure.
just like a
They-
fucking
yeah.
kind of like is
They're
this
pretty
like a-
shitty. This
like
is-
is this like a bed?
I feel like
This
mine
isn't
was
that much of a
solid.
bed.
Okay.
It's
It's
a
like a
pretty shitty
twin.
bed.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like a twin.
It's okay, but it's not like I come home from war and can't sleep because I feel like I'm sinking.
Yeah, it's not super soft
Yeah,
by any
okay.
means. It's pretty stiff. It's
I was
pretty
gonna
hard.
pull a.
It's got, like, the
Captain
fucking-
American moment
yeah,
where I just
it's-
feel like I had to sleep on the floor.
But you go lay down. Dartha, do you go to your room and go to
Yep.
sleep? All right. You all find your sleep in the night, and that is where we will go on our first break.
all right.
So we will see you guys in 15 minutes.
15 minutes.
break.
And we are back and live. Sorry to interrupt your conversations. The timer ran out on you. But we are back with some more Oakheart after what?
Oh,
More
sorry.
like joke heart.
Oh, you messed me up. Where we last left off, everyone had just taken a nice long rest.
Yes, in jail.
What?
Yeah, I'll do that.
Yeah. Did you have something you wanted to say to your father? Is that what it is?
I mean,
That's fair.
I always want to talk to my family.
All right, so you're at home talking to your sister in the back of your mind, being haunted by the fact that she's just been eating humanoid meat for who knows how long.
Trace amounts.
Trace amounts. And then eventually, after like an hour or two of talking, you hear the door open, and your father, along with your mother, come in together. Oh, hey, Oren.
Hey, guys.
Long time no see. And he comes and gives you a hug. Doesn't make you get up, just kind of a brief little hug.
Aw.
It's been about 2 weeks now.
That's what they're telling me.
Not
what
keeping
they say.
track of time out there.
It's
It's important to keep track of time.
there's a lot to keep track of out there.
That's fair.
Guess it wasn't the biggest thing on my mind.
So how goes the wandering, Mr. Wanderer?
It goes.
Your mother told me about the explosion.
mhm.
Very concerning. I'm glad you're okay, though.
It didn't look like it was traveling too fast, so I think we'll be okay.
Hopefully. It's a lot of water for the crops. Wouldn't mind a little bit of it.
I don't think you want this water.
Oh, it's bad water?
It's yeah.
Oh, well, I'll keep that in mind.
But we got some cool things coming. I didn't realize that they didn't come back yet. We have some people that we sent towards here a few days ago, and they're bringing a bunch of crops from Bridgedale.
Very nice. I would like to see those crops.
They're pretty cool. They're silver.
Oh, silver.
Mhm.
Very cool. I don't think we have any silver plants here. But he sits down. Can you warm me up some of those food, the rations, whatever we call them? And Juro's like, sure thing, honey. She goes over and you see they open the cupboard and there's just like a stack of them in the little tin cans. She pulls one out, opens it, throws it in like their pan, starts warming it up.
I just hear like faint screaming in the back of my head as I like stare the rations down.
And you keep talking with your dad. Is there anything specific you wanted to conversate with him on?
I just
Just shoot the shit?
just shoot the shit. Tell him that being a wanderer is pretty hard, as I'm
Definitely.
finding out.
Yeah.
A lot of stress.
But you're doing good work for Sonara and us. We are very proud of you. I know it is hard out there, but
That's what I keep telling myself.
Hard.
I don't get it. I don't get all that.
I don't get it either. But the prophecy is the prophecy, and you are the fifth. I have faith.
I do too. It's a lot to learn out there, and I don't know if I can keep up.
I'm sure you'll learn your way. Our people dominated in this world before. We can do it again.
Oh, we did?
Well, not dominated, but you were able to travel the world and defeat the biggest beast, our ancestors. In a way, that's a form of dominating. Nature must sometimes dominate other forms of nature
I guess that's true.
keep the
yeah.
peace.
That could be a spell book.
Damn it.
If you can't tell what we were talking about on break.
That's all I ever think about.
Well, I'm glad you guys are all okay.
I'm glad you are okay. And you guys have a nice family meal
Mhm.
for the night. And
With some people.
yep. And then you go to long rest. And then you all wake up in the morning in your selected places. Dartha and Malachite are certainly hungover.
Mm-hmm.
Edme, less so. but you still feel a little bit of like a.
I got 2 ladles of water before bed.
Yeah, you did. You were hydrated.
I didn't. You know what I forgot too? Why my constitution is so low? That was one of my mutations. My constitution was lowered by 2.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
That's why things weren't mathing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is
I need to
Boschka
get
still in my
those
living room?
Yeah, he would be.
Okay, good.
Yeah,
Good.
he's sound asleep. Yeah, he's out.
Cool.
That sounds nice.
But what do you guys want to do this morning as you wake up to your individual places?
I'm hungry.
You're obviously in a jail cell, so
Yeah.
you're stuck there.
I want to do whatever.
But you could leave.
When?
You have means to leaving. It is just your standard jail cell. You can literally look out the window and see the outside. You definitely have a spell
Nah.
capable of getting
I'll
out
see
of
it
that cell.
through.
Okay.
I ain't no bitch.
Yes, Oren.
Is my mother awake yet?
She woke up before you, and well, no, she'll probably wake up at the same because she also needs like an 8-hour long rest. Technically, she's using spells and stuff. So yeah, she'll wake up around the same time as you.
Hey, forgot to ask, what happened to the kids?
Kids, Thomas stayed with them last night.
Oh,
We just kept them in the church for now. Kept it warm enough. It was good in there.
Are there rooms
Cues are
in the
comfortable.
church, or,
Pulled out
like,
some blankets.
Oh, I thought there were like rooms in the back.
no,
Was it,
I mean there's like
There-
a couple of rooms.
There's
in the
some, but
back,
it's
not,
mostly like just for staff.
bedrooms,
Like it's
yeah.
not much.
Okay.
Okay.
I guess
They're
I'm
taken care of.
Oh, all right. Well, I guess I'll head down to the church whenever you do.
I'm heading there right now.
Oh, perfect.
Let's head to the temple then.
Going to the temple.
And you guys head to the temple.
Go
You two
to
wake up in
religious-
Argus's house, your house. You hear him already in the kitchen whipping up some kind of breakfast.
I trudge out there.
You charge out there.
Trudge.
Trudge. You
Not
trudge
charge.
out there.
I'm not bolting anywhere.
So you go out there and you see him cooking up some rations on a pan. Just the same rice and meat. He's just, you want me to open up a can for you? Put a little seasoning on it.
I mean, I do have rations in my pack, but I guess I wasn't. Well, no, he's been cooking, so I wouldn't need to deduct them. I do have some rations in my pack.
You would, yeah, because he has been cooking almost every time.
You know, the thing is, though.
You probably come out of your room, I assume, or are you hiding in there? Because you wake up at the same
I'm
time.
not hiding, but I'm gonna be praying.
Praying, got you. Okay.
I do.
Morning prayer.
Hope I run into Sigurd so I can get my ingredients.
Well,
You probably don't run into Sigurd, but you have some
Yes,
ideas of where to find him.
Cast ending. Bring me my ingredients.
Bring me my
bitch.
ingredients.
Too bad I can't cast ending.
the thing is, do I like that everyone in that town is, but now we have this terrible secret that we have to.
Shoulder.
Y'all do.
Secret.
I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna try it because like I feel bad that like we're just like no we're not eating it. I feel like that looks
Okay.
after
So
a
you're
while,
trying.
it's
I mean,
gonna be-
Oren did.
So-
He tried it.
sure.
So
Yeah.
he keeps cooking it up like nothing is the matter, and he cuts it into 2. It's just 1 serving for now. Here, and he makes you a little plate.
Thank you.
It seems like you brought your friend over last night. Does he probably wants some too, right?
He's in the spare room. I don't know what he eats actually.
Oh, well, I'll just wait then.
Probably
Then he
rocks or
brings the plates to
something.
the table and he sits down, and he starts eating it
Mm-hmm.
with a bit of a smile on his face. He's like, "It's nice having my daughter home."
I know. I miss being home.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
I like look at it and I like do that thing where you just kind of like move it around
Yeah.
and then I find a piece that I don't know looks like more rice.
More rice, less cannibalism.
Yeah. I guess it's not straight cannibalism because it's not like I don't know.
You don't know if it's
or
elf.
not.
Elf meat. It's not cannibalism.
Human
It's
meat is just
You just know it's
fine.
humanoid meat.
Yeah.
All right.
Hey,
Well,
it
if
could-
we were in the Divinity Original Sin 2 universe.
Oh my god.
I take a bite.
All right. You take a bite. It's not bad. It is salty, but it gets the point across. It's filling, sodium filled.
I feel a little better.
I just kind of realized that would be actual hell Because like if an elf from that universe ate this, they'd be experiencing like 20 different memories at the same time.
Yeah. Now I get what you meant by that. Yeah. I forgot that they had that trait where they see the memories of the people they eat. What a weird fucking...
I don't know, dude.
Makes eating real weird.
Yeah. But do you finish your plate? Do you just take a bite?
I'm gonna finish like the majority of it. I mean, I guess when I'm full, but
Sure.
I don't know if I'd finish.
You-
I guess I didn't eat last night, so I
Sure.
finished all
You
of
would
it.
be pretty hungry.
Mhm.
So you finish all of it, and it is a half portion, so it's not even that much to finish.
Yeah.
So you finish your whole plate. He finishes his. How long do you usually take to pray? Malachi.
Well, it depends how long if I hear something back quick or if I'm just kind of like sitting there.
Make a religion check.
All right. 12.
12. You don't hear anything back.
Okay.
It's not like his
feel the
presence is gone.
though? Okay.
Yeah, the presence. I'll tell you if the presence is just
gone.
but it's there.
Okay. I just be like,
Yeah.
I'm sorry for blowing up a mountain.
Dear mountain god.
Dear mountain
My
god.
bad.
I've killed a piece of you.
Oh
The one thing I wasn't
no.
supposed to do, I did.
That's
Bad rock, no powers.
He's like, never has my chosen one blown up a mountain before.
that's
I
a
don't
little
know.
rough.
Never in my 10,000 years of being
Never.
a god have I
I
seen
was gonna do that.
such strife.
Oh yeah.
But
Yeah. He's probably a little pissed at me, but
it's whatever.
that's okay.
It's whatever.
Don't try to channel divinity him anytime soon.
Yeah. Don't try calling his number. Give him some time to cool off.
Do not.
But eventually you come out and you see them sitting at the table just shooting the shit, chit-chatting after finishing off their food.
Mhm.
And Argus looks at you. I would have cooked you up some, but I didn't know how long you were going to be in there. There's plenty of them in the cupboard if you would like one.
That's all right. I think I need to not put anything else in my stomach.
I understand. A lot of drinking last night. You two definitely look quite hungover.
Well, you know,
I'll take that
I don't
very
think he's
long
ever.
as a yes.
I don't think he's ever drinking anything, and so I had to show him all the Yelengale had to offer.
First timer. That's always a fun night.
What's the owner of the Yelengale? Trist.
We'll say Tristan for now. I would have to go way back.
I know.
That is way back there. But I'll get you the answer for that.
You know how Tristan is
Yeah.
when there's a newcomer.
Oh yeah, loves to get them pretty drunk.
That's true. That's very true.
That's what makes him such a good barkeep.
Hmm. I mean, it is.
The spirit of that place.
Would lesser restoration make me not hungover anymore?
I think so.
I think that cures poison.
Yeah,
If
because this
it's-
is technically a
if
poison.
It's a poison, yeah. I wasn't sure if the drunkenness was counting as poison.
It is a poison, so you're welcome to do that. But you guys.
I don't know if I want to, but I'll let you know.
Does not want to expend
Yeah.
one first level spell slot.
Second.
And you also lost
Oh,
your exhaustion
yeah.
point that night. If you guys didn't mark that already, so you
Yeah.
should be at like what 2
I
and
have
1 or
one.
something.
I
Yeah.
have one. She has two.
Okay,
You're
so you're
saying
getting
I
much
have-
better.
I
But
have 0.
you have 0. You arrive to the temple with your mother, and she kind of like unlocks the door.
No, I forgot to take Vosh. Fuck. Whatever.
Oh
they'll figure it out.
They'll
what
figure
to
it
do
out.
with him.
And you get there and you see all the kids are already kind of waking up, and Thomas is in there. He's made some kind of divine food for them to eat on.
Good morning.
Oh, good morning. Good morning, everyone. All the kids are just currently eating throughout the pews right now.
How we doing?
They're doing good. They're doing good. They all got some sleep last night.
Good, good.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
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 He goes back to helping the kids out.
Well,
you,
we
you
have
need
a
any
busy.
help, Thomas?
No, not really. They're pretty self-sustaining. None of them are like children.
Oh, okay.
They're all pretty capable.
They're all,
but
like,
they're just
6
pretty
and
young.
up.
Yeah.
No babies.
Yeah.
I gotta go to the temple.
Really odd to think that a
Oh.
6-year-old is self-sufficient.
I got stuff to do. I gotta finish breakfast and have stuff to do.
Yeah. So you guys finish your breakfast and you leave your building. What is some of the stuff you had to do?
I need to go to the temple to talk with Thomas and have him message the party who's bringing the grains back. And then I need to go to the, like, other temple by the cemetery where Noro died and check that out.
No.
Okay.
I'll just be tagging along.
Sure.
I'm still in jail.
You're still in jail.
I don't know
So,
what Edme is.
while you're talking with the
Yeah.
kids and kind of having your morning whatnot, a lot of people are coming in for like a morning service. And then you see Dartha and Malachite in tow.
Oh,
Come
hey
in.
guys. Hey, Malachi, you kind of look like shit, no offense. Hey, has anyone seen Edme?
That's not her name.
I didn't catch your disguise name.
Oh, you mean Amarantha?
Amarantha.
Sure, but have you seen her?
Not since last night. She was trying to pick up fucking Kale at the bar.
I roll my eyes so hard my retina's detached.
Yeah.
Classic
Seems like
Amarantha.
it magically seems that like every new girl we add to this party has the hots for Kale.
We had some major technical difficulties and the whole stream went down, and we decided, with everyone being super eepy and tired, that we would just end it early tonight.
Just for the
Especially
record,
with
it
the
wasn't me.
Yeah, it was not me.
Or me for once.
So that whittles it down a little bit for you, but we will be ending a little bit early tonight, and I hope you enjoyed it. Make sure to check out our other videos and check us out next Friday for our continued session, where hopefully they will get back to Bridgedale and help Fairith.
Maybe Edme will get out of jail.
And hopefully Corey might be here.
Sigward.
And we'll get some.
Sigward.
Yeah, hopefully we'll get some stuff done.
Hopefully. All right, we will see you guys in the next episode. Bye-bye.
See ya.